Ako si Jewel Bermilio, 22 years old, libero, team captain ng San Sebastian Lady Stags. Sinabi ng team captain ako parang, yung pressure sa akin kasi ina-expect ni coach ako yung magagawa. Pag nakarating po kami ng Final Four, saka po namin i-goal yung championship po.
Hello po, I'm Alia Grace Daisog, 21 years old from Ormoc City, libero of Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Yung laban po namin ngayon, hindi lang po namin laban din po ng mga ates namin na yun nga, pinaghirapan po yung title na to. So, kailangan po namin i-defend talaga. Lalamangan pa po namin yung performance nung last season na hindi nga po natapos.
Hi, I'm Wela Mertega, 22 years old from the Mapua Lady Cardinals. Doon po sa Cebu, para ang lawak na po ng narating ng volleyball po. Tsaka sobrang dami din po na-inspire sa Cebu na gusto din na lang mag-volleyball. Kaya ayun.
Magandang umaga mga NCAA fans! Alam nyo, sobrang excited ako sa araw na ito dahil ngayon ang opening ng volleyball tournament dito sa Paco Arena. Kaya ano pang ginagawa natin? Tara na, samahan nyo ako at itutour ko kayo dito.
I'm really excited. Super excited. Ito na yung last playing year ko, so talagang excited kami for this season. Tsaka talagang bawi.
Masaya na kinakaba na excited.
Masaya po kasi syempre po, na-stop po kami ng 2 years and ngayon lang din po kami ulit nakabalik mag-training and pati rin po yung NCAA po. Kaya na-miss din po namin makasama yung mga teammates namin.
In love. Kasi buong buhay ko, halos sa buong buhay ko, sa 21 years, dito ko inubos yung oras ko sa pagbo-volleyball. So, in love. Excited na po ako lumaro kasi first time. First time sa, yes po, NCAA.
Medyo nakaka-tense na Hindi ko maliwanag.
Ano nararamdaman mo for today's video?
Excited po.
Excited na ulit kaming makabalik ngayon. After 2 years, ngayon lang ulit kami makakalaro. So, super excited kami sa mga games namin.
Ito maiba naman tayo. Kung hindi word, facial expressions, paano mo ipapakita? Ito. Paano mo ipapakita yung super happy? Parang ganito. Ganon. Hindi. Paano? O, di ba? Iba't ibang mga experiences, iba't ibang mga feeling para sa araw na ito. Pero alam nyo guys, isa lang ang di ko makakalimutan sabihin sa inyo. Huwag nyo kakalimutan tumutok sa volleyball tournament ng NCAA Season 97. Stronger together, buo ang puso. Dito lang sa GMA at GTV. Pero, wait lang. Di pwedeng mapagod. May game pa tayo mamaya. See you!
Mabilis ang tanong, mabilis ang sagot. Number 1, sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Si Ate Tin.
Ate Tin, okay. Sinong matakaw?
Si Ate Pachi.
Ba't ka natawa? Natawa siya, okay. Sino masipag mag-aral?
Si Ate Tin din.
Okay, sino masipag sa training?
Lahat eh.
Angge, ready ka na ba?
Ready na po.
Sino yung masipag mag-aral?
Masipag mag-aral, si Gail po.
Eh, yung masipag naman sa training.
Masipag sa training. Kami po lahat masipag.
Wow. Eh, sino yung pinaka-hikay?
Pinakikay. Si Cloan po.
Nakikipagkulitan tayo with Dolly Versosa. Sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Ang mabait sa amin ay si Yan Yan.
Hindi ikaw.
Hindi ako.
Wow, okay. Sino naman ang matakaw?
Matakaw sa amin si Risa. Grabe.
Atin lang.
Takaw talaga.
2 cups of rice.
Oo, gano'n.
Sino naman ang mahilig sa K-drama o kaya naman sa K-pop?
Madami kami. Ako, one of the fan ako. Sila Laika, sila Kia din. Ganun.
Sino naman yung ligawin sa team niyo?
Ligawin si Corinne.
Yung loyal sa jowa?
Loyal si Ate Maika and Corinne din.
Sino yung favorite na pagalitan ni Coach?
Favorite pagalitan, ako at saka si Ate Jade.
Sino favorite pagalitan ni Coach?
Ako pa rin.
Ikaw, ano bang bet ka?
Mabait po, pero napapagalitan.
Ang pagalitan pa rin. Sino favorite teammate mo?
Lahat po kami.
Lahat favorite. Thank you, Max.
Hello po mga kapuso, this is Sofia Seniron and I'm here in Paco Arena for another volleyball game day. And as you can see, the girls are behind me getting ready for the upcoming game. But before we watch that, let's get a chance to take a sneak peek into their game day bag. Kasi I'm sure maraming interesado ano ba dinadala ng mga girls namin dito before they play. What do they call you?
Oh, my name is Katrina.
So, Kat or Katrina?
Kat na lang po, pero if you want po, call me Ganda.
Ganda, ano po ang position mo?
So, I'm a setter po ng Lady Altas po.
We are gonna raid your bag, your game day bag, kasi this is your first game sa season na to. So alam ko dapat ready ka na. Dapat ito talaga ang, it's the sign for everything for the rest of the season. Kung ready ka today, ready ka buong season. Naniniwala ka ba dyan?
Ready na ako.
Buklat mo na yan, girl!
There. Ito, we have our shades. Tanan! Actually, kakabili ko lang ito kahapon. Next, we have our wallet, earphones. I cannot live without earphones. Next, we have, very important po, mask, that's lanyard. Then, we also have alcohol po. Then, we have our tumbler.
Na may tubig naman. Oh, perfect. Galing! Useful!
Para sa game. Pouch po. Ito po.
Sinarado niya kasi may nakita akong kalat.
Ito po, meron pong vitamins. Then, we have charger, yes. Toiletries po.
Wow, ready.
Deodorant, shampoos, soap. Then, we also have lotion po, then perfume. Then, I also have tumbler po again.
Protein.
Oh, yes! How did you know?
She's sporty!
Ito po, pangkape. Yes, coffee is essential. Last po is yung gamit ko po, ay mga damit. So, ito na po yung mga nasa towels ko, undergarments, t-shirts, extra shirts, long sleeves.
Yung mga undergarments.
Ay, yun na po. Okay na po to. That's it po sa last layer po ng aking bag. Sa side naman po. Yes. Sorry, boring lang, organized person. Minimalist po tayo. Ang mahiwagang Mueller po ni Ate Scat. Para sa kanya lang po ito. Nagpapatape po kasi siya sa akin lamang. So, siguro ako po kasi yung lucky charm niya.
Okay. Ano naman yung lucky charm mo?
Sila po.
Ano naman yung lucky charm?
Ate Cha, Ate Nins, Ate De. Sila po.
Thank you, Ganda! Thanks! Alright po, nabuklat po natin ang game bag ni Ganda of the Perpetual Lady Altas. Ginusto mo yan, kaya pinilit ko na din. Pero don't forget to stay tuned for more later on.
Balik tayo mga kapuso dito sa Paco, Manila. Yan po ang Paco Park and of course different sites here sa lungsod ng Maynila on a Saturday. We hope you guys are having a great weekend so far, but it is about to get better with day 6 of your NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Matapos po yung ating exciting game kanina kung saan pinataob ng San Sebastian ang Arellano, 3-time defending champions in 3 straight sets. Tutungo naman tayo sa ating second game today, and it will feature 2 teams that want to bounce back here in the competition. The San Beda Lady Red Spikers still looking for their first win of the season, facing the LPU Lady Pirates. This is gonna be an explosive matchup. So, panoorin niyo po. Mangyayari yan maya-maya lamang, mga kapuso. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok. We are, by the way, inside Paco Arena Events and Sports Center dito sa Manila. You guys can catch us on GTV right now if you guys are watching on your television sets, and online everywhere. NCAA Philippines, GMA Sports PH on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Yan po yung ilang ways para po mapanood niyo po ang ating laban ng LPU Lady Pirates kontra syempre sa San Beda University Lady Red Spikers. Magandang hapon po muli mga kapuso. Ako po si Martin Javier, and I'm happy to be at your service for this afternoon. And today, for the second time this season, I'm working alongside Mr. NCAA legend himself, John Vic de Guzman. John Vic, welcome.
Yes, yan, sobrang excited ako sa mga giging game ngayon kasi sobrang unpredictable ang mga game natin. Nakita natin kanina kung paano nanalo ang San Sebastian versus the defending champions Arellano, diba?
Straight sets pa.
Straight sets.
Oh, yan po yung unpredictability na meron tayo dito sa NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Competition. So mamaya po, hindi pa namin masabi kung ano yung magiging resulta nito. So, yan po yung antabayanan nyo. Pero balikan muna natin ang ating team standings here after the first game earlier. Ganito na yung itsura, John Vic, at nakikita natin kung saan naka-place ngayon yung dalawang teams natin na naka-feature sa second game.
Actually, tinitignan natin dito kung sino yung top 4 teams dito sa ating eliminations. Kung nakita natin kanina, Arellano yung rank 2, pero since natalo sila against sa San Sebastian, bumaba sila sa rank 4.
At yun nga, yun yung malaki doon. And San Sebastian showing us at their back.
Yes, so ngayon, umangat naman ang JRU and San Sebastian sa 3rd place. So, subukan natin, alamin natin kung ano yung mga mangyayari kasi syempre unpredictable nga itong mga games natin sa NCAA.
Lady Pirates, they wanna get their second win of the season. San Beda naman, syempre single round lang tayo. They don't wanna fall into a 0-3 hole.
Yes.
Sa panimula dahil 9 games lang ang nakaalat para sa mga teams natin, and that's, those are the only chances that they have to reach the Final Four. Ayan po yung ating team standings. You saw where our teams are placed right now. Pero San Beda, LPU, pag-uusapan muna natin ang San Beda Lady Red Spikers coming off a loss again. Back-to-back losses to begin the season. First one was against CSB. Lackluster yung performance doon, John V, kasi wala masyadong pumuntos. Against Arellano though, it was a different story. Although they lost that one again, lumaban naman sila. They took the first set, 29-27, and they did a much better job in the scoring department as well.
Yung sinasabi natin, kailangan lang natin makita yung consistency nitong Beda dahil talagang meron silang mga main gunners na pinapakawalan every game.
Main gunners led by Patricia Manyala. Oo. 3 players, by the way, in double figures as compared to their first game. I think 4 or 5 points lang yung pinakamarami against CSB. So that's a good bounce back performance for the Lady Red Spikers. And we were talking about Patricia Manyala earlier. Ito po, yung kanyang mga numero para sa San Beda. She's looking like the go-to player.
14 points. Nakuha niya yung puntos na yon galing sa spike at saka sa block. And syempre, yun yung sinasabi natin, kailangan may katulong ka lang every game. Naging katulong niya dyan si Max Tayag and yung captain nilang si Justin Lapid. But yun nga ang hinahanap natin sa San Beda, yung consistency nila every game.
Pero that's an encouraging sight for the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Kasi comparing nito, kasi maukompare mo talaga yung night and day yung naging performance sila against CSB and of course against Arellano in their second game, kung saan stretch na nga nila yon into 4 sets. Sa talo lang sila ultimately. And from San Beda, 0-2 sila ngayon. They're still looking for the first win of the season, as I mentioned earlier. Now we go to the other side of the fence, the LPU Lady Pirates. After a very impressive win in our opening weekend. That was against Perpetual.
Yes, Perpetual.
Straight sets.
Perpetual is a very great team.
It is one of the best volleyball programs that we have here in the NCAA. Pinataob nila in straight sets. Baliktad naman yung nangyari against CSB. And I feel like CSB is just really shutting down the teams that we have here.
Ang sinasabi ng CSB kasi talagang hindi nila bibigyan ng chance itong mga makakalaban nila dito sa NCAA.
Right.
But nakita naman natin LPU, meron silang 1-1 standing na yun yung sinasabi natin unpredictable. Ang hirap malaman kung ano yung mga pwedeng mangyari sa mga susunod na games nila.
Relatively, yung first set nila, malapit yan. But after a 20-point performance, Jaja Tulang, who is our NCAA Power Player of the Week, only had 3 points.
3 points.
And it was a different player who produced for them. Ito si Jewel Maligmat, leading the team with 8 points. Siya na po yung pinakamataas ang in-score dyan.
She's the opposite spiker from Bacolod at naging katulong niya dito si Dahab and si Dennis Dolorito. Kaso yun nga lang, talagang yung consistency ng CSB nung nakalaban nila is nandun talaga, hindi talaga binigyan ng pagkakataon.
Iba yung tinatakbo ng CSB, but you expect LPU to bounce back in this game. Gigil to, lalong-lalo na yung Jaja Tulang. Babawi po yan, scoring so far 23 points in the season. But that's Jewel Maligmat showing us the power that time around against the CSB Lady Blazers, and she's looking to follow up with that performance with a great one here against the Beda Lady Red Spikers.
Alam mo Martin, I'm sure exciting tong laro na to dahil syempre itong LPU galing sa panalo na talo, gusto nilang bumawi uli. And ito namang Beda, galing sila sa 2 talo na from 2 great teams na CSB and Arellano, and I'm sure talagang tignan natin kung ano yung magiging adjustments nila dito sa laro nila.
Alam mo, for the past seasons, John Vic, nakaka-Final Four itong Beda Lady Red Spikers. So, they don't want that streak to end.
Yes, of course.
At saka,
wag mong hindi kumbaga nasa isip nila, lagi kaming top 4. Papabayaan na lang ba natin na mawala yun sa atin? Siyempre hindi.
Kailangan magpatuloy ang winning culture para dito sa Beda. On the other side, LPU, marami na rin silang seasons na kumakatok sila lagi sa pintuan. Number 6, number 5. At ito, they're hoping that this could be finally the year that they enter the Final Four. And let's now turn you over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction of the teams.
Magandang hapon mga kapuso! Welcome back to the Paco Arena in Manila for day number 6 of your NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Stronger together, buo ang puso. Live on GTV Worldwide through GMA Pinoy TV and GMA News TV International. Meron ding live stream sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Let's meet our officials for this game. First referee, Ernesto Cabusa, National Referee. Second referee, Eli De Jesus, National Referee. And now, let's meet our teams. First, your Beda University Lady Red Spikers. And your LPU Lady Pirates. And now let's meet the starting 6. First, for your Beda Lady Red Spikers. Number 6, Pat Maniala. Number 9, Pachi Senzon. Number 11, Team Captain, Tin Lapid. Number 13, Risha Paras. Number 14, Max Tayag. Number 15, Maria Tayag. Starting libero is number 8, Justin Puno. Their head coach is Nemesio Gavino Jr. And now the starting six for your LPU Lady Pirates. Number 3, Chacha Tulang. Number 4, Lois Santa Maria. Number 6, Jewel Malikmat. Number 10, Team Captain Venice Puzon. Number 15, Shona Dolorito. Number 16, Sonchi Tahab. Starting libero is number 11, Cam Spilero. Their head coach is Cromwell Garcia.
After the protocol and the introduction of the starters, nagbabalik po ang ating coverage of your NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Competition. Same starters.
Yes.
Actually, para kay Coach Nemesio Gavino at sa kay Coach Cromwell Garcia of LPU. They wanna, you know, have that consistency with their starting units dahil tiwala sila dyan. You know, that's gonna be their strongest unit. They wanna start with that in this particular matchup. And day number 6, pangalawang laban po natin, entering set number 1, LPU 1-1, San Beda 0-2. And it's gonna start with this serve. This is Venice Puzon on the serve for the LPU Lady Pirates. Their setter na medyo nahirapan against College of St. Benil. That was a good square off against Cloan Mondoniedo of CSB in their previous game. But here we go. Over-received, pero nanalo sa joust itong San Beda, John Vic.
What a power tip coming from Senzon. Minsan talaga gulang. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Pag nasa game natin, yung gulang mo sa pagbabasa ng bola, kung kailan mo lalakasan ng power, kung kailan mo hihinaan, di ba?
Oh, but she follows it up with a service error, and that's what we've been seeing, at least at the start of the game. But if you're, you know, both teams, you gotta shake it up quickly.
Usually first set.
Mo na yan.
First set naman talaga ganyan eh. Kailangan mag-ano muna tayo, warm up.
Warm up, correct.
Pag talaga.
Jonah Dolorito, one of their leading scorers this year, on the jump serve! Wow, putting a lot of pressure on that receive. And a service ace for
Actually,
Jonah.
yung jump serve niya hindi niya na-contact ng maayos. So usually kasi pag jump serve, napakalakas ng speed ng bola. So hindi siguro ina-expect nitong si Lapid na magka-flat ball yung service nitong si Dolorito.
Si John Vic kasi pa nag-jump serve, halos sa abot ng bubong yung bola eh. Okay. That's a good serve coming from Jonah though. Nahirapan kunin ni Bruno. So LPU will take the 2-point lead.
Miscommunication para dito sa San Beda. Ito yung mahirap sa first set. Yung sinasabi natin kanina, nasaksihan natin yung Arellano versus San Sebastian. Medyo slow start. So yung slow start na dala nila hanggang third set, kaya naman nakuha ng San Beda itong, ng San Sebastian. Correct. Ang panalo against Arellano.
Yung San Beda naman magkaiba dahil against Arellano, dun talaga sila pumukol. They won that 29-27. That was an extended set number 1. Here's the pass from the middle. Mula sa atin itong LPU team na to, Zonsi Dahab.
Medyo mababa yung set para kay Dahab. But she managed to put the ball doon sa zone 5 kung saan walang player itong San Beda.
That was a one-handed set coming from Venice Puzon. And back on the jump serve is Jonah Dolorito. Naipapasok pa rin niya. Senzon activated the middle pero sumabit sa net.
Actually, ang ganda sana ng timing, ang ganda ng tempo, but the error was there.
And very quickly, a timeout called here. Ito, yung sumabit para dito kay Tayag. So, timeout para kay Coach Nemesio Gavino.
Actually, tama yan si Coach. Pag ganyan ka slow start,
Kakainin tayo. Pachi, sabihin mo agad kung saan ibabato. Lalo, alam mo lang magandang pasa. Tapos, nandun na yung bola sa kalaban. Ang ginagawa natin, nakatingin lang tayo. Ready na agad sa depensa.
Early frustration para dito kay Coach Nemesio Gavino. And this was something they were able to address at least ng konti against Arellano. The playmaking, yung pasa sa kanilang mga spikers so far. Set number 1, that was a good set coming from Pachi Senzon. Yun nga lang sumabit sa net si Taya.
At saka napaka-clear ng instruction ni Coach na pag walang receive, anong gagawin mo? Kanino mo ibibigay? Sinong kakausapin mo? And pag bumalik ang bola, ano bang dapat yung gawin? Manood kayo? Kailangan ready kayo. At i-call out nyo kung sino yung mga spikers para alam nyo kung saan sila papalo.
Baliktad nga nangyayari dito. It's LPU. That's connecting very well in the early goings of this one. 5-point lead already, 6-1, and this is looking like the LPU that faced the Altas nung kanilang unang pagsabak sa season 97.
At sa ganitong game, Martin, ito yung kinakatakot natin. Yung ma-build up yung confidence.
Yeah. Hindi kinuha ni Tayag doon. Regalo para dito sa LPU. 7-1 is the lead.
Medyo nagdalawang isip si Tayag kung kukunin niya kasi akala niya outside. Nabasa niya eh. Pero akala niya outside kaya hindi niya nakuha yung bola.
And that went in. Coming from the Lady Pirates, 1 away from her first technical timeout here. Dolorito again on the jump serve. Targeting Tayag that time. Max Tayag. Patmanyanat. Unable to break the dry spell. The shot is long on the cross court. At ito, first technical timeout here. Abante, dominating start for LPU so far, 8-1.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer nyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Ang layunin ng Beda Lady Red Spikers na mahanap ang kanilang unang panalo at ika nga ni head coach Nemesio Gavino, ang inaasahang panalo na to ang magiging sukli sa kanilang sakripisyo. Improving point production and avoiding momentum hitters yan nga ay vital daw para sa for today's goal. And going into the day, the main expectation is this will be a tiring game at ang focus ng paghahanda ng Beda ay endurance. Kaya asahan natin na hindi mapapagod ang Lady Spikers sa kanilang layunin para masungkit ang unang panalo. Balik sa inyo.
Chloe, maraming salamat. That's a good talking point there, John, because we take a look at this attack from the LPU Lady Pirates scoring another point of an attack.
And dahil nagkakaroon ng chance itong LPU na makakuha ng counter-attack, napapagana niya yung mga spikers niya.
That's right. Sinabi kanina ni Chloe, they are aware, talking about Beda, that this is gonna be a long game, battle of endurance dito. But knowing that, kailangan simula pa rin. Nandun pa rin yung diin mo.
Yes, oo. At saka yung momentum ang pinaka-importante. Talagang pares kayong team nagtatrabaho, pares yung gumagalaw na papagod. Pero yung momentum, at kung makikita natin, talagang yung momentum ay dire-diretso para dito sa LPU.
Back row attack, that time adjusting was Jonah Dolorito. 10-1. That is the surge here of LPU.
Grabe yung service.
At sana, kanina pa nakatambay dyan si Jonah. Lumabas.
So close. Pero alam mo, ang laking bagay para sa isang team na magkaroon kayo ng ganun kahabang service. Ibig sabihin maganda yung pagkakabigay ng service at the same time nakaka-counter-attack kayo.
And I'm impressed. She was able to execute that jump serve 10 to 9 straight points para dito sa LPU. Manyalak. That was not over.
Not over.
And that quickly breaks That San Beda point earlier. Back to LPU here, 11 serving 2. Pajes and Zon. Pat Manyalak with the attack error here.
Pero Martin, kung pumasok yung bola, I'm sure nakuha ng San Beda ang puntos.
Yeah.
Dahil nakita niya isa lang ang blocker. Kaso yun nga tumama sa net. So not over.
Pero si Zonsi Dahab committing the service error right after.
At hindi afford ng LPU na bigyan ng chance pa tong San Beda pag gaganyan kalaki ang lamang mo.
Dapat LPU magtuloy-tuloy na. But San Beda so far unable to get their rhythm here. And they want to start it now. This is Tayag on the serve. Difficult first ball for LPU. So free ball ang kanilang ibibigay sa San Beda. Ooh, miscommunication. Who's on? To the middle, she goes Santa Maria. Couldn't convert. Pelaro ang magbibigay kay Maligmat. Cross-court finish.
Yun ang sinasabi natin. Parang ang hirap kasi talaga. Parang pag nagkaroon kayo ng miscommunication during the play, wala ka ng chance eh. Chance ball na agad yan o antimano eh.
That's right. Si Senzon, I thought she was gonna give it to Paras who was running at her back para sa isang slide play. Pero hindi sila nagkaamuyan doon. Ira Domingo, the backup setter of San Beda. Early check-in for her here. Manyalak. Bumawi naman ang cut shot dito, John Vic.
Nabigyan agad ng magandang set to si Manyalak. Good substitution para dito kay Coach San Beda.
Ibang diskarte, underhand reverse. Domingo to Manyalak that time.
Marami sa San Beda ang mga pwedeng kumuha ng puntos. Pero alam mo yun, kailangan lang nila ma-execute na maayos.
Nakita na establish yun ng game nila against Arellano. Meron talaga silang pwedeng puntahan sa opensa. Maligmat, kinargahan ni Maligmat. And you saw the adjustment from her initial attempt na na-pick up ng San Beda. Ito, nilusot niya sa blockers.
Timing is everything, sabi nga nila sa volleyball. The more na mas maganda timing mo, the mas easier for you to play the volleyball.
Ito si Jewel Maligmat. Also with the jump serve here. Dalawa nagja-jump serve para sa LPU. Yun lang lumabas.
Confidence. Nakakatawa itong LPU, no? Yung mga nagja-jump serve. Kasi talagang pag nag-jump serve ka, confidence level ang kailangan mo dyan. Ang daming kayang gumawa ng jump serve during the practice. Pero kakaunti naging consistent during the game.
Well said, John Vic. At alam mo yan, because that's how you execute it. And iba eh. Siyempre, mag-iiba. You have a lot of factors to think about if it's already rather in an official game. Running hit para kay Paras. Hindi yung Maligmat sa likod. And this time, Tulang giving up the free ball. So another chance for the Lady Red Spikers to set things up. And the drop works for Max Tayag.
Sa San Beda talaga, they really have to think kung paano makakascore. Nakita natin itong LPU, nagtatrabaho sila para makakuha ng depensa. So kailangan talaga magtrabaho ng mga spikers natin dito sa San Beda kung paano sila makakuha ng easy point.
That time, you're right. Playing it smart was Max Tayag. 6 serving 13. Dolorito! Headshot! And Jonah Dolorito with an emphatic hit.
Yun yung sinasabi kanina natin, timing is everything. Yung blockings, yung timing mo, doon sa spiker mo, kailangan maayos. Kailangan ipasok mo yung kamay mo para hindi na, di ba, mag-over agad yung bola. Kasi yun yung usually nagiging problema sa volleyball. Minsan nakala natin maganda timing natin sa pagtalon, pero yung establish ng kamay natin doon sa net, hindi natin nagagawa.
At lalo doon, kinailangan nilang gawin yun. Malalim yung angulo nung Dolorito.
Pero kung na-stay lang yung kamay ng Beda doon, hindi papasok eh.
Hindi papasok.
Saradong-sarado eh.
And a service error for a service error here. You see the infractions, the numbers here. Pangalawa para dito sa San Beda. LPU has 4 already. And 4 out of the 7 service errors. Yan po ang puntos ng San Beda.
Oo nga.
Who's on the serve. That's their 5th service error in set number 1.
Pansin ko lang dito sa service ng LCU, tina-target nila yung dulong kanto ng court. Di ba? Hindi sila nag-short ball laging sa dulo.
gustong pag-isipin itong San Beda. This is Ira Domingo. Again, secondary setter, rookie. For Coach Nemesio Gavino, running hit. Hindi gagana para kay Dahab, pero free ball ang matatanggap ng LPU. Combination play, tulang. Couldn't connect. Dahab. Puno was right there to pick it up. Tayag. Here's the setup by Puzon. Dahab, nasagot ni Puno. Dolorito sends it over. Good rally here. Tayag, denied. And Manyanak. Oh, sends it to the other side. Dolorito puts it down.
Grabe ni rally yun. Alam mo, Martin, napapausog ako sa upuan dahil sa ganda ng depensa pinapakita ng both teams natin. Pero yun talaga, isa lang talaga ang pwedeng kumuha ng puntos.
Ganda ng sagutan natin doon. Second technical timeout we go.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Always stay updated.
Ng debut, the Lady Pirates showed us their physical capabilities. Pero sa huling laro, where they lost, Coach Cromwell believes it happened because they wavered in their mental strength naman at na-intimidate ang kaniyang mga younger players. Kaya after that tough game, nagkaroon sila ng recreational training para mawala ang frustrations at doon na rin niya kinausap ang kanyang mga girls about their mindset today. He said aside from training their skills, he will give extra attention to preparing their mental maturity on the court, not only for today's game, pero para na rin for the rest of the season. Martin and John Vic, this is Coach Crom here wisely and quickly picking up on the things his girls needs as student athletes. Kaya tingnan natin if they have gained some progress on that through this afternoon's game. Balik sa inyo.
Michelle, thank you so much. Well, off the bat, this is a good response coming from LPU. But these errors and right there, miscommunication is leaving the door slightly open sa set number 1 para sa San Beda kasi inuunti-unti din sila ng Lady Red Spikers. 10 serving 16. So it is Max Tayag who will start diretso kay Maligmat. Back row hit for Dolorito. Single coverage will not work. Wala nang ibang kumuha para sa San Beda. Puntos for Jonah.
The spin of the Dolorito spike. Parang nagja-jump serve lang siya, di ba, sa backline?
Correct. Same execution.
Di ba?
And Dolorito able to convert from the back row. That's a versatility of this LPU offense has. Lapid. Who's on? Going to Maligmat. Maligmat going long, but they call the check.
Yeah. May check ball.
So 18 serving 10. And really, they have a lot of powerful hitters. Na-establish na natin kung sino yung mga teams na talagang maraming options sa offense. Nakita natin sa first game, San Sebastian had many weapons. Na talagang po pwedeng pumatay ng bola at yung talagang baon punalo. Oh, Manyanak with a smart play.
Akala nila meron ng violation. At kung makikita natin, talagang grabe yung spin ng bola.
Tingnan natin to. The reverse set. Manyanak putting on the brakes.
Should be double violation.
Tipped it over with two hands. Pero hindi na, ayan, hindi natawagan initially yan.
Kasi alam mo, Martin, minsan, usually, pag minsan umikot yung bola, hindi natin may iwasan. As long as you jump, magkakaroon pa tayo ng chance na hindi tawagan.
Lapid sends it across. Easy pickup for Bilaro. Reverse set. Sila naman ang natawagan ng error.
Dito sa Lyceum, they just really need to focus. Kasi may mga talagang nangyayaring hindi mo ina-expect na papabor sa'yo. Every game, mangyayari at mangyayari yan. Pero kailangan i-compose mo lang yung team at bumalik kayo kung ano yung ginagawa niyong maayos inside the court.
Panapos ang inahanap dito ng LPU. Good serve from Tayag. Middle attack. Picked up by Domingo. Tayag will go to Lapid. Denied at the net. One more time for 10 of speed. Nandun yung Maligmat. Back row hit for Dolorito. She connects.
Talaga nakita ni Puzon kung sino ang pwede pumatay ng bola at binigay niya. Ito kay Dolorito. Dolorito, right?
Yeah. That's the second back row attack. Para dito kay Jonah Dolorito. 19 serving 12. Good serve from Tulang.
Diba? Kahit nag-errors ang service nitong Lyceum, nahihirapan magbasa itong San Beda kung kukunin ba nila o hindi. Kasi usually, close na close doon sa linya.
That's been a game plan initially here for LPU when it comes to their service. 13 serving 19 by the way. Maligmat with a push. Iaangat at itatawid ni Lapid. Puzon going to Tulang and Tulang gets the check.
Sabi nitong si Puzon, kung hindi kami makakapatay sa frontline, sige, pahirapan namin kayo ang blakan itong mga backliners namin.
Talaga, grabe yung atake sa likod.
At napaka-effective para dito sa side ng Lyceum.
Yeah. You have heavy hitters on this team. You talk about Tulang, talk about Maligmat, and of course Dolorito na nagpaparamdam sa set number 1. Maligmat. That's a good serve. Lapid couldn't put it down. Puzon going to Maligmat using the net. Picked up by San Beda. Running strike for Tricia Paras.
Hindi ina-expect ni Maglimat na malakas pala yung palo. Actually, nandun na siya eh. Nakatapat na siya eh. Pero nabigyan ng karga ng palo itong San Beda. Kaya puntos para sa kanila.
At yung specialty ni Tricia Paras. Middle blocker of San Beda.
The running spike, diba?
Running spike, favorite niya yan.
Actually, mas makakarami siyang running spike kung magkakaroon sila ng magandang receive talaga.
Pero ito, Dolorito, a quick retaliation for LPU.
Parang ayaw ni Dolorito bigyan ng bigyan ng kahit konting chance itong San Beda na ma-block yung bola niya.
At pagtutuloy-tuloy yung offense dito ni Jonah Dolorito. Earlier, it was a couple of back row hits para sa kanya. Also converting from the service line earlier. So for serving purposes, Coach Cromwell inserting Perez, Daniel Perez in the game. Straight to Buno. Lapid to Tayag. Tayag. Bouncing it off the net. Dolorito again. This time, Buno was there to pick it up. The tip by Paras. It's good.
Si Paras, pag nag-running spike, pag isa ang blocker niya, papaluin niya. Pero nakita niya dalawang blocker, sabi niya, hindi ako lulusot, drop ko. And then, she scores.
Bilis ng adjustment ni Tricia Paras doon. Delaro, good first ball. Mula sa gitna, para dito kay Dahab, rather.
Bawi agad itong si Puzon sa pagbibigay na quick attack para kay Dahab.
At patuloy po ang onslaught dito ng LPU. Hindi pinapalapit ang San Beda. A 7-point lead.
Kumbaga sa isip nila 1-1 tayo.
Domingo with a 1-2. Nakaabang yung Puzon. Tulang sa ilalim. Kinuha. Long yung atake niya.
Medyo mataas yung bola kaya talagang wala kang makikita check ball.
So 16 serving 22 now. It is Ira Domingo na mas ibinababa dito sa set number 1 ni Coach Nemesio. As opposed to Pacha Senzon. A costly service error for them because LPU is now 2 points away from taking the first set. We got a timeout on the floor. Balik tayo kay Coach Nemesio Gavino.
Again po, reminder po sa ating audience, may pong pinagbabawal ang flash ng ating cellphone. Thank you.
Tumatama lang sa kamay eh. Hindi naman ganun kalakas eh. Diba? Saka yung sa front naman, yung conduct na diba natin kamay na
Our score right now, 23-16, set number 1 action. 2 points away are the LPU Lady Pirates from taking set number 1. Medyo malayo na to, John Vic for San Beda. But again, hindi imposible. Pero sa nilalaro ng LPU and the way they're attacking here in the first set, looks like they're gonna take this one. For San Beda, you can chip away and build, momentum papunta dun sa next set natin.
I think yung napapansin ko lang dito sa San Beda, yung regroup. Every point na nagkaka-error sila, medyo matagal yung proseso eh.
As opposed to LPU's response, napakabilis. Pero ito, encouraging side for them.
Manyalak again.
It is Manyalak getting it through 2 blockers. So 17 serving 23. It is Tayag who will start. Who's on to Dahab, and Dahab connects. Set point situation for the LPU Lady Pirates.
Ang galing manghuli nitong si Puzon ng mga blockers. Diba? Hindi na-expect ng San Beda na mas madalas gagamitin yung mga quickers kaysa dun sa mga wing.
You're right, John Vic. That was an excellent read. Isa lang ang nakatao kay Dahab. Really showing us smart playmaking so far is Venice Puzon. And LPU looking to close things out and take a 1-0 lead. Free ball, perfect opportunity for LPU. Puzon, combination play, sumabit yung tulang.
Yun yung kanina pa nakikita natin. Gagamit si Puzon ng mga quickers and then suddenly bigla siya mag-create ng play.
And I feel like ito talaga yung naiingin pa na ako sa mga teams natin. Combination play, right intention, sumabit lang yung kamay ni Jaja Tulang.
Nanggigil lang ng konti.
Yeah. They will set up one more time here. Balik kay Tulang. Back-to-back attack errors. Or rather, ito attack error. Yung kanina net touch pala para kay Jaja Tulang. So, 2 straight set points saved by San Beda. Pakinggan natin si Coach Cromwell Garcia. Badly needing a solid play.
Ito naman nakalabas. Diba? Huwag mong panggigilan. Okay, nagkamali, nag-error. O, anong gagawin? Bawi. Okay. Dahan-dahanin mo lang. Palutangan mo yung bola niya. Okay. 3 kayo nasa harapan, di ba? O, papasukin mo ito ng quick. Okay, pasingkuhin mo rin. 2 tigkabilang dulo. Resiban niyo muna. Hindi tayo marunong tumapos, oh.
Okay, John Vic. Lalaro into ng LPU. Only 1 point away from taking set 1.
That word, tapos muna.
Yeah.
Tama naman yung sinabi ni Coach. Kasi kung hindi nyo matatapos to, either maaabutan pa kayo at build up pa yung momentum ng San Beda. Napaka-easy lang nung instruction. Mag-A-quick ka, ilabas mo ng 5, ilabas mo ng open. For sure, isa lang ang blockers.
Tignan mo na, magsisimula yan sa first ball nila. Puzon, the underhand set, going to Maligmat. The blockers were there. Puzon this time reversing, and Tulang puts it down. And putting an end to set number 1 as well, the Lady Pirates. Taking this one 25-19. And on their way to take this 1-0 lead. Good bounce-back performance from them so far. Tignan natin naman kung anong mangyayari pagdating sa set number 2 na susunod dito sa GTV.
Mabilis ang tanong, mabilis ang sagot. Number 1, sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Si Ate Tin.
Ate Tin, okay. Sinong matakaw?
Si Ate Pachi.
Ba't ka natawa? Natawa siya, okay. Sino masipag mag-aral?
Si Ate Tin din.
Okay, sino masipag sa training?
Lahat eh.
Angge, ready ka na ba?
Ready na po.
Sino yung masipag mag-aral?
Masipag mag-aral, si Gail po.
Yung masipag naman sa training?
Masipag sa training. Kami po lahat, masipag.
Wow. Sino yung pinaka-hikay?
Pinaka-hikay? Si Cloan po.
Nakikipagkulitan tayo with Dolly Versosa. Sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Ang mabait sa amin si Yan Yan.
Hindi ikaw.
Hindi ako.
Wow, okay. Sino naman ang
matakaw? Matakaw sa amin si Risa. Grabe. Takaw talaga.
2 cups of rice.
Oo, gano'n.
Sino naman ang mahilig sa K-drama o kaya naman sa K-pop?
Madami kami. Ako, one of the fan ako. Sila Laika, sila Kia din. Gano'n.
Sino naman yung ligawin sa team niyo?
Ligawin si Corinne. Apostol.
Yung loyal sa jowa.
Loyal.
Drawing first blood here. Ending set 1, 25-19 with relentless attacking. Different players getting involved on the offensive end for them, led by Jonah Dolorito, who was virtually unstoppable for LPU with 8 points in that opening set. Following her with 4 points apiece, nandyan po si Maligmat at saka si Zonsi Dahab at si Tulang yung mag-e-end ng scoring nila with 3 points. But it was a commanding start for LPU. I think they led it 10-1 early on. Yung nakatambay doon si Jonah Dolorito, creating that 9-point lead, and ultimately all they had to do was to maintain that up until the end of the set. Although we saw a push, a little bit of a push from San Beda at the end, hindi na pinalapit ng gusto nitong LPU.
Yun lang yung nagkulang sa San Beda, yung kung paano sila receive ng bola.
Right.
Kasi yun talaga yung napansin natin dito sa first set. Ang haba nung run every time nag-service itong Lyceum, but nahihirapan itong San Beda na ma-convert yun into point.
That's right. And San Beda, they need to adjust on different things here. One thing I saw from that CSB game against LPU, kasi initially, medyo naratel ang CSB sa mga atake nitong LPU Lady Pirates. But midway through that set number 1, I saw the adjustment with their blockings. Talagang deny na nila yung mga attackers ng LPU. They were reading their offense very well, and that put the attackers off their game. Dahil pagkatapos ng digitang set number 1, it was 25-8 for CSB.
Yun yung hahanapin natin dito sa San Beda, sa ating second set, kung paano nila binasa yung first set na nilaro ng Lyceum.
That's right. And Lady Red Spikers 0-2 right now. Again, in danger of going into that 0-3 hole.
Pero bago ang lahat, Martin, gusto ko lang batiin si Mami Linda Baroga. Happy 79th years. At yan, sana more blessings po sa family. Lola siya ni Gaira Baroga. Yes. So,
okay, maraming salamat po sa pagtutok. I'm sure you enjoyed Gaira's performance earlier dun sa exciting na laban natin against San Sebastian at Aureliano. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok nyo lagi sa aming games here in the NCAA. And we begin the second set with a score from Zonsi Dahab. LPU picking up from where they left off in set number 1. Patuloy ang kanilang onslaught. And it is Venice Puzon starting it up again. Leading scorers natin, nakikita nyo dito, Dolorito already with 8 points. Manyala 3 points. Yan ang leading scorer ng San Beda.
There was a violation dito sa part ng Lyceum. Medyo nagkagulo sila dun sa positioning nila.
Okay.
Usually kasi pag nagsiservice talaga, kailangan ibitaw muna yung bola or maserve muna bago ka mag-move.
Bago gumalaw. So, an infraction on LPU here. And a quick stoppage habang kinakausap ni Coach Cromwell. Yung ating second referee. 1 apiece. And Max Tayag. Medyo tahimik pa dito sa ating laban. Tulang cross court. Puno for the pickup. And lumabas yung dig niya. And Jaja Tulang is able to connect.
Tulang, when she spikes, tulak na tulak. Diba? Ang lakas ng palo niya. And nakakatuwa yung spin niya dahil sa ibabaw niya kinokontak yung bola. Kaya ang hirap dito sa blockers ng San Beda na timingan.
Imagine having Dolorito and Tulang alternating the spikes. Meron ka pang Maligmat na pwedeng mag-convert. At yan, mula sa gitna para sa LPU, nandiyan si Santa Maria. Manyala, difficult angle there. Dolorito, na-check ng blockers, pero on the second ball, hindi inabutan ni Lapid. And Dolorito scores again.
Kung papansin natin, natatapatan naman talaga ng San Beda yung mga palo at saka attack nitong LPU. Hindi lang nila nakokontrol yung bola.
On that initial dig, Or receive,
overhead, sayang. Maganda sana yung pagkaka-overhead niya kaso kinapos.
Pero ito yung nagiging problema ng LPU. Nagsimula kanina sa set number 1. It's the service errors for them. If I'm not mistaken, they already have 8 or 9 of that in this game.
Martin, alam mo, naniniwala ako na the more na nag-error ka, the more na mas mataas din yung percentage na nahihirapan itong mga receivers ng San Beda na ma-receive yung bola.
That's right.
At yung percent yun yung nakita natin na naging problema nila. Hindi sila magkaroon ng chance na makapag-distribute ng maayos na bola dahil wala silang receive.
Hirap sa first ball pa lang. Pero this is gonna be a point for San Beda. The younger of the Tayag siblings, Marian Tayag, at the service line. Puzon going to Tulang. Wow, what a counter for LPU.
Grabe ang pinapakita ng mga attackers nito ang Lyceum, the Philippines, especially to si Tulang.
And Jaja Tulang, yeah.
Expect mo na pag isang blocker, lista mo na. Yun yung nasa mindset nitong Lyceum.
And again, credit that to Venice Puzon,
yes, of course,
who recognizes the defense of San Beda. Pasok para dito kay Tricia Paras. Doon, sa gitna kinuha yan ni Paras.
Medyo mahirap lakin yung palo ni Paras doon sa pagkakataon na yun dahil paraning eh. Pero sa A-quick siya bumalo.
Ayan.
So medyo nagulat ang mga blockers ng Lyceum.
And the power tip on the counter again for LPU. Santa Maria puts it down.
Yun naman ang challenge ni Puso. Mag-quick kayo, okay, gagamitin ko din yung quick ko.
Pinagyan ng kumpiyansa ulit. Itong si Luis Santa Maria. Nobody home on the other side. And an ace! You mentioned one of the reasons kaya talagang sharp na sharp o kinakargahan nila yung mga atake nila. Eh minsan talaga pag ganun ang ginagawa mo, may ilan-ilan dyan magre-resulta sa ace.
Tama. At paminsan-minsan talaga malakas yung service nila. Umaatras ngayon yung mga receivers nitong Lyceum. Pero sa pagkakataon na yun, hindi na sila umatras kasi sobra naman.
Sobra yung serve doon. Pero San Beda just keeping in step of LPU in set number 2. And again, same with our theme earlier in set 1. Karamihan ng puntos ng San Beda, 3 or 4 or maybe 3 nanggaling sa service error ng LPU.
At yun ang kailangan i-take advantage nito, San Beda. Dahil the more na nag-error ang service ng kalaban mo, the more na chance na, di ba? Kailangan makakuha ka ng momentum.
Patricia Paras, nabigyan ng regalo dito. Sumobra yung set ni Puzon. That time, Paras nakaabang na.
And especially pag quicker ka, kailangan yung mental toughness mo sa pagbabasa ng bola. Napaka-crucial niyan para sa quicker eh. At crucial din yung mga service na kailangan ng San Beda para makalayo or makadikit man lang dito sa LPU.
Yes, and Beda struggling to create a run here. Dahil balik ang bola dito sa LPU. 7 serving 6. Santa Maria, their middle. Straight to Buno. Domingo! Good recognition and executing the 1-2.
At yun yung advantage ng may height na setter. Diba? As you can see, ang tangkad niya eh. Konting ganun niya lang. Naitawid niya agad yung bola dito sa side ng Lyceum.
Naira Domingo able to connect 7 apiece in set number 1. Quick attack para kay Dahab, hindi gagana. Back row hit this time. Single coverage was enough. And the Lady Red Spikers will head to the technical timeout with the lead 8-7. On the other side, we'll have Michelle Naldo.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihingi.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
the digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso sa presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya mamatay sa Pilipinas.
Para sa inyong NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Ngayon, Martin and John Vic, gusto kong balikan ang sinabi niyo during the first set tungkol sa jump serve ng mga Lady Pirates dahil nakapanayam ko actually si Jewel Maglimat and she credits Coach Cromwell for developing that jump serve of hers. Inamin niya na dati daw inamin niya na siya daw ang pinakamahinang mag-serve dati pero dahil sa tiwalang binigay ni Coach, nahanap niya ang kumpiyansang ma-develop and magamit ang serve on court. Sabi niya, binibuild ni Coach ang kanilang tapang by putting them outside of their comfort zone. And he tells them often na isugal lahat ng pwedeng isugal para sa huli, wala kayong pagsisihan. But through the toughest of times, Jewel reminds herself na kung ganun magtiwala ang coach sa kanya, dapat pagkatiwalaan niya rin ang sarili. When asked what she wants to contribute to her team, sabi niya, ito yung leadership at experience through her 12 years of playing volleyball. Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And this is on cue. John Vic, sinasabi ni Michelle yun, naka-service ace. Etong si Jewel Maligmat. And she continues here. And that's only one of the areas na talagang pinunan, in-improve itong LPU going to season 97 as Tayag scores for the Lady Red Spikers. As you take a look at the setup here by Domingo going to Max Tayag. Pero itong LPU, ang dami nilang talagang in-improve all of the aspects. Talagang pinalakas nila para makapag-compete dito and break that Final Four dry spell para sa kanila.
Ang balikan ko lang yung sinabi niya kanina na pag talaga meron kang ganitong klaseng coach na nagmo-motivate siya, na i-inspire ka sa mga sinasabi niya and sa experience na sinishare niya sa'yo, hindi ka talaga magdadalawang isip na tumaas yung confidence level mo. Diba?
That's right.
At yan ang nakapagpaalala sa akin kay Coach Arnold Lenyog. Sobrang idol.
Arnold Lenyog, the man. And kahit saan pumunta yan si Coach Arnold. Nagka-champion. Okay.
Baga naikot niya na, di ba?
Ibang klase yun. Dito, attack error naman. A rare one from LPU, but this will come from Chacha Tulang. So 10-all sa set 2, San Beda. Nakakasabay sa LPU Lady Pirates. And one of the players na tumutulong sa kanila, Max Tayag, finally starting to get her rhythm. Good pick up from Dolorito. Papunta sila kay Maligmat, back throw hit. Nakaabang si Manyalak. Lapid. Easy up for Belaro. This time it's Dolorito's chance. And she will finish.
Napakahirap talagang napansin ko lang sa Lyceum, yung mga spikers nila, si Tulang at itong si Dolorito. Pag pumapalo sila, yung bilis ng spin ng bola nila, ay talagang hirap basahin. Napakahirap blangan.
Bakasing targa. Yung dalawang players na to. Dolorito, by the way, first player in double figures today with 10 points. Maligmat, hindi tatawid. And San Beda with a quick answer. We exchange points at this point of set 2.
Well, at least dito sa second set, nakikita natin kung paano nakapag-adjust itong San Beda. Diba? I-compare natin dun sa first set natin na talagang haba ng run na binigay nila para sa Lyceum.
Yeah, because to start, it was 10-1.
10-1. Service.
Service. Oh, nakatambay lang dun yung Jonah Dolorito. So, that's over-received. Lapid. Couldn't score. Here's Dolorito. Nandun si Tayag for the pickup. Here's Manyalak. The set by Santa Maria to Maligmat. It goes in.
Medyo mabilis yung bola. Actually, akala ko outside. Pero kung makikita natin sa replay, dahil sa sobrang bilis ng bola, nag-touch pala. Nag-touch sa line.
Just scratching the line right there. Jewel Maligmat. Couple of attacks from from the back for LPU. Dolorito. Straight to Buno that time. Paras! And that running attack has been effective for Trisha Paras.
Yun na naman yung nakita natin. Running attack. Nasa front.
Yan.
The usual running attack, kung nakikita nyo, pupunta sa likod ng center. Pero every time na makikita natin pupunta itong si Paras, running attack sa front. Sa front ng center.
Yeah. And also taking care of that single coverage. Tulang! With a quick counter for LPU here. 13 serving 12.
Palitan. Palitan ng bola ang nangyayari dito sa ating second set.
We're seeing an exciting second set here. Sa pangalawang laban din natin, Jaja Tulang connecting. What a service error coming from her right after. Tulang, by the way, meron ng 7 points. Far better performance than that game against CSB, kung saan she was limited to only 3 points. So, Kinlapid, the captain of the San Beda team, on deck to serve. Straight to Dolorito. Who's on? Yung maganda yung kuha doon ni Maligmat.
Talagang medyo mahirap basahin yung bola, lalo na pag miss ball.
Yeah.
Kahit sa men's volleyball, di ba? May mga instances talaga na ang hirap basahin. Di mo alam kung kailangan mo i-power, kung kailangan mong i-over na lang yung bola, di ba? Gawan mo ng paraan, bigay mo sa setter para walang makapag-set up ng play na maganda kahit chance ball.
That's right. Ad-lib yun para kay Maligmat. But San Beda goes over the hump and takes the lead. Tignan natin kung magpapatuloy. Magpapatuloy yan para dito kay Max Tayag.
Si Max Tayag, hindi siya powerful pumalo. Pero yung speed niya and kung paano siya mag-select ng shots kung saan niya papaluin yung bola. Diba?
Yeah. Pinadaan dito kay Loris Santa Maria. Max Tayag able to convert. Coach Cromwell nakakita ng mga problema dito para sa LPU.
Dito sa Sauron. Ay, pagbalik, hiwalay. Ha? Dulo-dulo lang.
Of that time out, na-challenge kami ni John Vic mag-lip reading. Pero Coach Cromwell Garcia, I saw him instructing the girls regarding their reception. Dahil in this stretch, at least, medyo nahihirapan kaya hindi sila masyado nakaka-set up na maayos. We saw a couple of broken plays that led to a few San Beda points, kaya abante ngayon ang Lady Red Spikers.
Yung feeling ko, ang sinasabi ni Coach is, kumbaga, huwag kayong sumabay. Kumbaga, kanina nagpapalitan tayo ng bola, papatay ang Lyceum, papatay ang Beda. Ang nangyayari ngayon, nagkakaroon ng lapses dito sa part ng Lyceum. Kaya, mas na-execute ng San Beda ng mas maayos yung mga attacks nila.
And this is the San Beda attack that they've been waiting for. Kinlapid ang magsisimula. Oh, that's a good serve.
It's a double violation.
Wow. We go to our second technical timeout here. The Lady Red Spikers are ahead by 3. And again, after the break, we'll have Chloe Carillo from San Beda side.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po.
Wow, tumama ako. I yay!
Pai.
Egan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Natin sa ating first set ang quick thinking plays ni Trisha Paras at naibahagi nga sa akin ni Trisha na bilang senior, ang main comments na nakukuha niya galing sa kanyang coaches ay madagdagan pa ang kanyang on-court leadership. Inasahan niya daw na uhaw ang LPU para madagdagan ang kanilang panalo, pero sinasabi niyang mas uhaw naman ang Lady Red Spikers para masungkit ang kanilang unang panalo. At kung meron namang namimiss si Trisha, yan ay ang fresh air ng kanyang probinsya ng Pangasinan. Balik sa panel.
Maraming salamat, Chloe. Paras in this game has 6 points already. And majority of those coming from her running attacks. Mapagitna,
Running
mapagilid. Running front na. Para kay Trisha Paras. But, you know, leadership ang inaasahan mula sa kanya dahil a good bulk of leadership that they had in season 95 in Rakraken and Viray Twins, wala na po yan. At magpapatuloy ang arangkada ng San Beda dito. Ahead right now by 4. This is their biggest lead of the match.
And speaking of leadership, Martin, ang leadership kasi pwedeng mas bata ang magiging leader, but yung usual na leader kasi is yung may mas experience.
That's right.
So, na-share mo dun sa mga rookie players mo.
Excellent point there. 6-1 run from the Lady Red Spikers. Jacinto, kakapasok lang. Eto, nung previous game, nakita natin may karga din yung palo. And looking to mix up the offense nitong LPU is Jacinto.
Kanina, medyo nahirapan ng setters nitong San Beda. Pinasok nila si Domingo. But right now, nagkakaroon ng difficulties dito sa atake ng Lyceum. Kaya naman, nabigyan ng chance.
Paras. Naando na yung Dolorito. That was Dahab. Tayag. Difficult angle. Hindi nakuha yung check ball. Maligmat on the approach. Picked up by Buno. Here comes San Beda. Mahirap na tira mula kay Manyalak. Tatawid. Oh! Jacinto overcooking that one.
Konting gigil lang, Martin. Konting gigil lang. Nakontak niya yung bola dun sa may ilalim. Kaya talagang tendency nun papunta sa labas ang tapon.
San Beda supporters are here. May pa-jersey pa ni Pat Manyalak. Nakita ko yun. Iba rin. 18 serving 14 now. And that quick from Dahab connects. By the way, nag-iba na ng diskarte sa playmaking.
And ine-expect ng San Beda na tatawid. Magiging over the ball yung bola. But nagawa pa na ng paraan ni Baroro na iset ito dun sa kanilang quicker.
And Dahab able to connect 15, serving 18. Oh, service ace! Another one from Maligmat.
Ito ang kailangan i-stop ng San Beda. Dahil kung magpapatuloy-tuloy ito, medyo mahihirapan silang kunin ang service.
Oh, look at that. Great targeting at that corner pocket para kay Maligmat. Let's check out San Beda's timeout here. Tingnan natin kung anong plano nila.
Yung serve nila, long serve yan. Hindi yan papatak ng short. I-atras natin yung defense, receive natin na kaunti, adjust natin dito. Tapos paghagis, basa forward. Nakasugod kagad tayo eh.
Huwag yung bibitawan yung lamang
Let me just comment on the jump serve nitong LPU. High risk, high reward talaga.
Yes,
The risks earlier, nakita natin, they had a lot of a ton of service errors and that enabled San Beda to stay in the set. Pero in a couple of instances, magmula more specifically kay Jewel Maligmat, nagbunga sa puntos.
At saka ang difference ng jump serve sa float serve, ang jump serve kasi usually kailangan mo umatras talaga. Bago ka mabante. Tama yung point ni Coach. Unlike yung mga float serve natin na sa may gitna pa lang ng net, biglang bumababa. So talagang kailangan basahin mo at umatras ka pag jump serve yung service ng kalaban.
It was Marian Tayag who scored for San Beda off the timeout. So magandang response mula sa mga players ni Coach Nemesio. Dolorito puts it down. Miscommunication between Buno and Lapid that time.
Yun ang kailangan mabasa nitong San Beda. Usually si Dolorito pumapalo dun sa ibabaw ng mga blockers. So ang tendency sa may gitna Sa may zone 6, pumapatak yung bola. At wala doon yung defense pattern ng San Beda, wala doon.
11 points right now for Jonah Dolorito. Eto na ang LPU Lady Pirates. Oh, that's a good serve from Venice. Who's on back on the floor. Immediate impact from the service line. 18, serving 19. Isa na lang ang hinahabol ng LPU.
Ito yung sinasabi nating kapit. Kailangan kapitan ng San Beda to or else sayang yung naging kalamangan nila kanina.
Correct. And Puzon. Straight to Bruno. Back-to-back aces for Venice Puzon.
Ang ginawa kasing diskarte ni Puzon sa serve, to-market muna siya ng wing spiker dito sa San Beda. And then suddenly, pina-adjust ni Bruno itong wing spiker para siya na yung rumisip, kaso medyo dulong-dulo yung bola kaya nahirapan siyang kunin.
Yeah, excellent breakdown there, John Vic. Eto, mas magandang pick-up mula sa San Beda. It is Tayag getting it through. Pinuhay ni Tulang. Regalo para kay Manyalak. Iangat ng LPU. Here is Tulang! Giving the lead back to LPU. And the LPU Lady Pirates coming alive late in set 2. Jaja Tulang connects. Pakinggan ulit natin si Coach Nemesio.
Pag walang pasa, labas na yung mga side hitters. Ha? Isang patay lang, isang patay lang.
First ball lang. Dahan-dahan lang. Tara, laban natin. Boy, para ng maganda. Dito. Si Beda yung.
All right, 20-19. Lady Pirates successfully overtaking San Beda once again here in set number 2 in the midst of a 6-1 run para sa Lady Pirates. Narinig natin yung timeout, John Vic. We need a response from San Beda.
Kailangan ng San Beda na basahin yung mga attackers nitong LPU or else talagang may hirapan silang counter-attack.
Domingo tips it over. And that's another point of the infraction nitong San Beda Lady Pirates, now with a 2-point lead.
Isa sa kinatatakutan ng setters ay overball, especially pag backline yung setter. Wala na siyang magagawa doon, sa either underhand niya na yung set or papabayaan niya na mag-overball bola.
Si Ira Domingo yung nag-alangan doon, so she will be coming out. Pasok para dito sa San Beda si Pache Senzon. Sharp serve again. Eto si Tayag. Puzon was there for the pickup. Belaro sending it over to Tulang, who scratches the line again.
Grabe ang pinapakita ni Tulang. Kung nung first set medyo nanggigigil, this second set mas composed na dito sa ating crunch game, crucial game para dito sa LCU.
An 8-1 run unleashed by LPU. Oh, kill block naman para sa Lady Pirates. Everything going right in this stretch for Coach Cromwell's players.
Well, kailangan dito sa San Beda may mag-step up na isa.
Yeah. Sa San Beda, kanina, abante sila ng 3. Ngayon, baba sila ng 4. Good serve again. Senzon, Manyalak. Hindi makuha yung pamatay sunog. Maligmat, guiding it left. Wide para dito kay Maligmat. Breather given for the Lady Red Spikers.
Wala pang imposible dito, Martin. Kaya pang habulin ng San Beda tong 3 kalamangan ng LPU.
Oh, they just need crisp execution. Tayag. Oh, that went out. An expensive error for the Lady Red Spikers. Set point situation for LPU. Looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead. And it starts with their leading scorer today, Jonah Dolorito. Uy. There was a buzzer.
Yeah, I think wrong server.
Oh, okay. All right.
Usually point pag ganyan, Martin, kailangan itanong nila itong committee natin kung sino yung magsaserve.
Correct.
Hindi naman bawal magtanong di ba?
But officially, they will give the point to San Beda, John Vic. And we have a timeout here. Sige, let's check out LPU's timeout.
Kamali kasi nalagay ng tao kanina. Kaya balik tayo sa pwesto. Kalma. One stop, one good receive. One good pass. Okay, sinong harapan? Ikaw, si Jaja. Pasukan mo ng quick. Okay? Break ball mo ito. Be quick mo to. Tapos meron kang sa doon sa kabilang dulo. Ikaw yung sa doon sa dos.
Bigay maganda, bigay.
Pag gumanda, Jaja, alam mo na gagawin mo. Okay? Pagka naka-break ballan, bigay dito.
Okay, bago yung timeout kanina, error mula dito sa LPU that gave the free point to San Beda here, 21-24. Tatlo ang hinahabol ng San Beda dito.
I think dun sa sinabi ni Coach during timeout, kailangan pinapapasok niya ng big quick at a quick. I think siguro isasabay niya yon para yung dalawang blockers sa San Beda sumabay. Then pag binigay niya doon sa wing spiker, isa na lang yung blocker.
Okay. Pero hindi siya na naka-execute, John Vic. San Beda, buhay pa sa set number 2.
Ito na yung sinasabi natin. Papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part, di ba?
And I initially thought that was a good timeout from Coach Cromwell because some timeouts could freeze a server. Pero ito, nakuhanan pa sila ng ace. Another good serve from Tayag. Tulang from the middle. That's the quick they were talking about, John Vic.
Yun yung instruction ni Coach during the timeout. And naging effective para dito sa Lyceum at nakuha nila ang second set.
Panapos para sa LPU Lady Pirates courtesy of Jaja Tulang, who also reaches double figures with 10 points for LPU. So ang Lady Pirates po natin kukunan mula sa Intramuros. They now have a commanding 2-0 lead going into set number 3, which is coming up next right here on GTV.
Hello po mga kapuso, this is Sofia Seniron and I'm here in Paco Arena for another volleyball game day. And as you can see, the girls are behind me getting ready for the upcoming game. But before we watch that, let's get a chance to take a sneak peek into their game day bag. Kasi I'm sure maraming interesado ano ba dinadala ng mga girls namin dito before they play. What do they call you?
Oh, my name is Katrina.
So, Kat or Katrina?
Kat na lang po, pero if you want po, call me Ganda.
Ganda, ano po ang position mo?
So, I'm a setter po ng Lady Altas po.
We are gonna raid your bag, your game day bag, kasi this is your first game sa season na to. So, alam ko dapat ready ka na. Dapat ito talaga ang, it's the sign for everything for the rest of the season. Kung ready ka today, ready ka buong season. Naniniwala ka ba dyan?
Ready na ako.
Buklat mo na yan, girl!
There. Ito, we have our shades. Tanan! Actually, kakabili.
Ating second set, they were down by 3. If I'm not mistaken, 19-16. And then they launched an 8-1 attack to ultimately get advantage. And they were able to close out the San Beda Lady Red Spikers 25-22. For San Beda, it was a much better showing from them kumpara nung naging performance nila sa set number 1 because a lot of players contributing to the cause of the Lady Red Spikers. You got Paras with 6 points, Tayag following her with 3 points at Manyalak with 3. But on the other side for LPU, bumubuhos ang mga atake katulad nito. Bumubuhos din ang kanilang mga puntos. 2 players in double figures so far for Coach Cromwell Garcia, led by Jonah Doloritos, 11 points. Following her is Jaja Tulang with 10 at hahabol pa si Zonsi Dahav with 8 points at si Jewel Maligmat with 7 markers. As we take a look at some of the numbers here in set number 2, overwhelming advantage on the attacking department for LPU, but their errors, this is very unusual. They gave out, or they committed rather, 12 errors in that set. That's 12 out of the 22 points of San Beda, more than half ng puntos ng San Beda nung set 2 nanggaling sa errors ng LPU. But, okay, despite the erratic services set para sa LPU, sila pa rin ang nanalo doon.
Kasi nga, ang sabi natin, the more na mas gigil kang umatake, the more na nag-error ka. Kasi usually, yun lang naman yung magiging, kumbaga, pagbabasihan. Pagbabasihan mo doon sa atake. Or usually service. Yung first set nila tsaka yung second set, ang dami nilang binigay na service error para dito sa San Beda.
Pero talagang kung puporsyento ka, you'll take those odds if you're LPU. Dahil na gagawan mo naman ng paraan. Nako-compensate naman ng atake nyo.
At saka Martin, di ba sabi nga nila, gusto mo may mangyari, mag-take ka ng risk.
Right. Galing yan. Saan galing yan?
Naisip ko lang, di ba?
Lalim na na.
Di ba yun? I mean, sa service, di ba? Ang lakas nila mag-service, pero usually, nabibigyan nila ng errors itong San Beda. Pwede rin sa buhay kung gusto natin.
Ayan. Talaga yung jumping. Okay. San Beda drawing first blood in set number 3 of the attack error ng LPU. Ito naman po puntos mula sa atake ang San Beda Lady Red Spikers.
Ito yung kalamangan na kailangan laging alagaan itong San Beda. Noong second set, meron silang 4 na puntos na lamang.
Yeah.
Pero nahabol pa rin ng Lyceum to. So, consistency talaga yung pinakakailangan ng San Beda.
Kailangan ng magising dito ng San Beda. They don't want to fall into that 0-3 hole to begin the season. A good tip in for Zonsi Dahab. And first point for LPU.
Timing, power tip, hindi niya na mapapalo eh. So, kailangan discard na lang.
And Dahab now with 9 points in the ball game. Ito ang leading scorer ng LPU today, Jonah Dolorito. A lot of offense. Wala kay Jonah. Tayag on the difficult take. Maligmat. Diretso kay Lapid yan. Domingo. This time choosing Tayag from the other side. And Max Tayag connecting for his 5th point of the game.
Second set, hindi na pala ako si Tayag. Siguro paunti-unti lang talaga. Paunti-unti lang. At saka kailangan lang nila kapitan every point.
Better start for San Beda. 3 serving 1. Probably their best start to a set so far. Pero binawi agad-agad ni Maligmat.
Yun ang mahirap dito sa part ng LPU. Doon nahihirapan ng San Beda. Kasi hindi lang isa ang pumapalo. The weak spiker dito sa LPU. Meron kang Tulang at meron ka pang Dolorito.
Tulang, Dolorito, Maligmat. Kargado rin pumalo. So really a lot of options on this LPU offense. Tulang, katulad nito. Manyalak was there to pick it up. Lapid. Nandun si Maligmat. Back row hit para kay Dolorito. Adjusting in midair. Rally continues. Tayag from the back. Not her usual spot.
Yes.
Mababa yung atake niya.
Tsaka yung mga combination play, miss ball, at yung mga biglaang bola na ibibigay. Connection yan eh. Connection hindi lang ng setter sa spiker, kundi connection ng buong team inside the court. Kasi konting kibot mo, Martin, kailangan alam mo kung ano yung ginagawa ng teammate mo.
Yeah.
Kung ano yung kaya niyang gawin.
At kung nandun siya sa komportabling spot niya, katulad niyan para dito kay Pat Manyalak. Targeting the backline right over here. And Pat will look to pour in the points for San Beda. Manyalak has 4 points. Still a far cry from her 14-point performance in the previous contest. Eto si Jaja Tulang powering that one through.
Palong-palo. Yung sinasabi ng mga naririnig natin sa mga nagko-comment na mga viewers. Palong-palo itong si Tulang.
Jaja Tulang back in her scoring ways today.
Iba-iba kasi ang variation ng palo talaga, Martin. May players na ang bilis ng speed because of the spin. Meron namang players na kahit nakatapat ka na doon sa kanyang palo, tatalsik pa rin because of the power naman.
Pero yun, si Tulang, that was all power earlier, although she followed it up rather with a service error, countered by a service error here from Pat Manyalak.
Kaya sa spiking, Martin, kailangan talaga at importante talaga na mapanood mo yung game nung kalaban mo. Kasi makikita mo doon yung differences nila kung paano sila maglaro.
At doon ka rin makakapag-adjust talaga, John B, kung paano mo sila didepensahan.
Totoo.
Ito si Maligmat. Jump serve. Diretso kay Max Tayag. Trisha Paras. Pouring it down.
Nakakatuwa si Paras, no? Hindi lang siya quicker. Pwede rin siya bigat doon sa may outside part.
Grabe. You're right.
Diba?
Doon, hindi na siya running.
Hindi na running.
Hindi na.
It's either be quick. Yun yung tinatawag na be quick. Kaso medyo mataas. So parang si Bat. Ang hirap basahin. Pero yun nga. Ito ang hindi afford ng San Beda. Ang magbigay pa ng maraming errors. Service errors para sa LPU.
Westin Lapid committing the service error. And this is Lois Santa Maria now. On deck for LPU. Middle blocker nila. Nagmula sa Davao City. Diretso yan kay Tin. Paras off speed. Nandun yung mga kamay ng blockers. Tayag. Good placement coming from Max Tayag. Pinahirapan yung floor defense ng LPU.
It's not about the power, sabi ni Tayag. It's about every point. Mapalakas man o mapahina. Diba?
Correct. Nakaabang na yung Jaja Tulang pero umadjust. Itong Max Tayag, 7-6 is our count. Dolorito, good dig from Lapid. Here's Tayag. Countered back by LPU. Manyalak on the hit. Puzon choosing Tulang this time. Sobra yung atake ni Jaja. And that will lead us to our first technical timeout here. Pagkatapos po nito, pakikinggan natin si Chloe Carillo. Okay, ngales.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Ng communication daw ang nagdadrive na ibigay nila ang lahat sa bawat laro. Para naman sa contributor na si Max Tayag na malaki na ang ambak sa start ng ngayong set. Bawat laro ay chance na makorek at ma-improve ang team synergy. Si Max nga ay tubong Davao del Norte kaya proud siya sa bulalo at balbakwa ng kanyang hometown. Kaya nga asahan natin kung magiging masarap ba ang magiging kinalabasan ng set na to para sa ating Lady Spikers. Back to you,
Maraming salamat, Chloe. There you go. Talking about Max Tayag who is starting to get her rhythm in this game. Siya yung kumuha nun, pero nandun yung Belaro. Tulak mula dito kay Tulang. Marian Tayag from the middle. Dahab, tuloy-tuloy ang rally natin. Free ball para dito sa LPU. Who's on choosing Dahab? Sumabit sa net. Ito naman si Max Tayag. Maligmat was right there to pick it up. Dolorito, nakabuelo, pero nakaabang ang blockers. Rally continues. Max Tayag getting it through.
Great run para dito sa San Beda. Nagpupulawin na naman sila dito sa ating third set at hopefully ma-maintain na nila to at magdire-diretso na yung momentum nila para makuha itong ang third set natin.
We've had several long rallies here in this match. Pakiramdam ko yun yung pinakamahaba.
And kung kanina yung first long rally natin, napatay ng Lyceum, this time naman napatay ng San Beda.
And here we go. All that over, sumobra para dito kay Dolorito. San Beda now building a 4-point lead. We got a timeout coming from Coach Cromwell Garcia. Pakinggan natin siya.
Girls, focus muna ka sa Ming, yung set mo hindi naabot. Paano makatake? Puro ito. Okay? Ibabawan mo na, nakaibabaw ka naman sa iba. Yung atake mo, di ba? Puro yun, puro yun. Habaan mo ron. Zone 5. Meron kang zone 1. Trabaho muna, resiban nyo muna na maayos. Diya, kumpiyansa lang sa sarili.
Wala, tara! Saya to eh! Say, viva! Pirata!
Alright, it is 10 serving 6. John Vic, kanina. LPU found themselves in the same scenario. Nahabol nila nung set number 2 at sila pa yung nanalo doon. Ganyan ulit yung challenge nila dito against San Beda in set number 3.
At same din ang challenge itong San Beda. Kung talagang masusustain nila itong kalamangan nila sa ating third set.
But ang diferensya, set number 2, napaka-efficient na mga atake ng LPU. Dito sa set number 3, unusually, they've been committing attack errors.
Medyo madami-dami ng errors ang binibigay nito ng LPU dito sa San Beda. Kaya nagtutuloy-tuloy. Sabi ko, nagtutuloy-tuloy yung confidence.
12 serving 6 now, and it is Trisha Paras unleashing the service ace.
Lakas ng service niya doon.
And the Lady Red Strikers off to a 7-1 run. Itatawid pa yan ito, Pasio. A chance for San Beda here. Tayag! Doesn't get the check. Lalabas.
Sayang lang sana yung pagkakataon na hindi na sumabay is itong si Tupaco na block. Na pagkakataon na sana ni Max na pumatay ng bola.
7 serving 12. Chance ang humabol para sa LPU at magsimula ng run dito. And on cue, it is Puzon converting from the service line.
Magsimula at talagang sinisimula na uli nila humabol dito sa ating third set. Mas stop kaya agad ng San Beda to.
Yan naman ang challenge ngayon para sa Lady Red Spikers. I-maintain yung lamang nila dito. Difficult pickup pero naiangat ni Buno yan. Tayag the cross court. It will go out.
Pansin mo kanina, nung lumamang itong San Beda, isang service error, isang service ace pala ang binigay ng Beda, and isang service error naman ang binigay ng Lyceum. Same goes ngayon dito sa nangyayari. Isang service ace, and then isang service error ang binigay ng San Beda. Again.
Another ace for Puzon. This is some loaded punches from the service line rather, coming from Venice Puzon. We got a timeout here. Pakinggan natin si Coach Nemesio.
Pagka hindi yan nakareceive ng ayos, ito na.
Ano naman tayo, pinapabayaan natin eh. Sabi ko nga, hindi ko pwedeng asa lang tayo na maging ako sila. Ano ang trabaho tayo? Ano lang pa tayo ha? Lagaan natin na. Isahan lang muna ulit.
Tayo, lagaan niya yan. Dalawa kayo, sasakto mo.
Tatlong sunod-sunod na puntos para sa LPU Lady Pirates, and they are within 2 points here in set number 3. Eto, nagpapalitan na ng tao si Coach Nemesio Gavino. This is Hermione Annie checking in. I like her name. Annie, no? Hermione, yung pangalan niya. Sabi niya Hermione, pero tatawag ko Hermione kasi sa Harry Potter character yan. Okay, ni Emma Watson. Anyway, 10 serving 12. Oh, Puzon! Wow! This time, using the net to her advantage. Sadya o di sadya, gumana yan.
At yan ang napakahirap or minsan napakasarap na kampe yung net. Kasi wala kang magagawa.
Yeah.
Diba?
4 straight from the service area mula dito kay Venice Puzon. A total of 5-0 run. Oh, San Beda will not get the check.
They're looking for check ball.
Wow. So LPU coming alive.
Let's see kung meron yung check ball or wala.
Oh,
I think
May kaunti.
May kaunting check doon sa daliri ng clicker.
And you saw the reaction right after mula dito sa San Beda players. As you take a look at that attack, did not go over for Jaja Tulang. San Beda finally breaking the dry spell in set number 3. 13 serving 12.
Ang hirap, Martin, na mag-stay ka pa doon sa kung anong nangyari. Kaya sabi ko kanina, move on ka agad.
Correct.
Or else madadala mo yan hanggang endgame.
Short term lang talaga para maka-execute ka. Kasi yung volleyball, that's the pace of a volleyball game.
At saka mabilis. After mo magreklamo, may magsaservice na agad. So hindi pwede mag-stay ka doon or else may hirapan ka.
Marian Tayag with a kill block.
At kung nakikita natin ngayon, yun yung ginagawa ng San Beda. Move on sila agad. Bawi tayo sa serve. Block tayo. And effective dito sa side ng San Beda.
So it's Ira Domingo. Rookie setter. Serving it up. Over-received at regalo para kay Marian Tayag. Back-to-back points from her.
Nakakatuwa tong both teams natin, no? Kanina talagang sa volleyball talaga main na kailangan mong pag-aralan ay yung service.
Yeah. Kanina, it was Puzon. Ngayon, Domingo putting a lot of pressure on the first ball of LPU. Hinabol yan ni Puzon. Sesetapan si Tulang. Nakaabang si Bruno. Tayag on the attack. Another gimme!
Tatlong sunod-sunod na overball na napatay ni Tayag.
And 16-12. Technical timeout tayo. Pagbalik natin, we'll have Michelle Naldo.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube.
Sa aming live coverage na mainit na laban between Lyceum and San Beda dito sa NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Pero ngayon, Martin and John Vic, mula sa panig naman ng Lady Pirates, nakausap ko si Zonji Dahab na ang ate ng koponan na ito. Bilang ang eldest or sabihin na lang natin yung pinaka-experience, naranasan niya ang growth ng team mula sa Season 94 hanggang ngayon. She shares, malaki daw ang difference playing this season dahil kung dati daw may training sila ng 1 whole year and seryoso silang naglalaro through the season. Ngayon, mas nai-inspire siya to be more disciplined and to pick up quickly all while still enjoying the game with her team. Para sa kanya, ito ang magandang bungod ng bubble setup with 2 short months lang to train. At dagdag doon, yung chemistry within the team blossomed very quickly and playing with them motivates her daw to perform better. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
Thank you so much, Michelle. Well, Dahab is, of course, tama yung sinabi mo, is the ate of this team. And we saw the progress of this LPU team. Nabanggit din ni Michelle from Season 94. I remember, they were the best blocking team in the league. Pero nandun pa yung matatangkad nilang blockers led by Bianuanilio, if I'm not mistaken. Pero ngayon, this is a new chapter for them. Obviously, ibang sistema ang nilalaro nila. Now, it's not the blocking that's been working for them. Opensa sa pag-atake, yung puhunan nila.
At saka ilang seasons na itong Lyceum na kumakatok nga, sabi mo kanina, sa semi-finals. But malaking factor talaga itong pagkakaroon ng pandemic. Kaya na-stop itong mga training practices natin every day. Kaya nagkaroon ng bubble and hindi madali para sa isang athlete na magkaroon ng ganong setup dahil talagang kailangan yung mental toughness mo nandun, ma-homesick ka. So talagang kailangan ng pasensya pag pumapasok ka ng bubble.
And they have each other for that, to create that bond on and off the court. But San Beda, Lady Red Spikers, nakakuha ulit ng rhythm dito. Sinagot ng LPU. Jaja Tulang connecting and getting it through the blockers.
Walang kulang kay Tulang.
Look at this. Talagang pag gusto mong pumorsyento, it's either Dolorito or Tulang ang pupuntahan mo if you're Venice Puzon. Oh, yun nga lang.
Service error again para sa Lyceum. Doon nakakat yung momentum usually. No? Mahabol ka, nakakuha ka ng 2 puntos at doon sandali magkakaroon ka ng service error. Ang sakit sa pakiramdam.
At ngayon, balik sa 4 ang abante ng Lady Red Spikers. Puzon sending it to Maligmat. Domingo. Oh, running hit. Mababa yung kuha ni Paras.
At hindi lang mababa, medyo bumukas sa net and napakahirap talaga para sa isang quicker na, diba, magawa ng paraan. As you can see, ayan o. Usually, medyo ididikit mo na yan sa net. Medyo tumulak ng todo palabas dun sa antena natin. Kaya nahirapan itong si Paras na patayin yung bola.
Kasi usually pag running attack, John Vic, tusok ang attempt
tusok
yan.
Talaga.
Good setup, Domingo. Hindi nakuha yung 1-2. Belaro going back to Tulang. The quick Paras with perfect placing.
Usually si Paras, nakikita natin, mabilis siyang pumalo. Umahanap siya ng butas, but this time, alam niyang may blocker.
Yeah.
Diba, top spin papunta doon sa down the line, zone 5. At ang putos ay para sa San Beda.
Inabot lang.
Inabot.
Yung linya. 20 serving 16. Puzon. Topacio on the approach. They go to Max Tayag. And Tayag with a strike. 21 serving 16. Another timeout called by Coach Cromwell Garcia.
Saan ka ba nag-focus ang training mo? Blockings. Again, bakit hindi makablas? Intimidated? Why? Hindi mo kailangan. Trabahuin muna natin. Hindi. Kumpiyansa. Kakatake. Ayan ka na, oh. Sabi ko sa inyo, pag pinasok kayo dyan, dapat yung pakiramdam nyo inyo yung court na yun. Ha?
Big difference here in set number 3 as we take a look at this attack from Max Tayag. Pinalusot sa 2 blockers. And Belaro unable to pick it up. Kanina, ay nakakahabol. Kanina, early in this set, humabol nga ang LPU. You know, they were able to tie it up at 12. But San Beda, ang diferensya, they were able to regain their composure, regain, and do whatever they were doing earlier in the set para makaabante ulit ng 5.
At saka maganda na yung connection nila inside the court. Minsan tumatapon yung bola pero nagagawang pa rin ang paraan itong mga spikers. Bakit kayo niyo? Yun ang hindi mo pwedeng ibigay sa LICU.
Service error para dito kay Ani.
Dahil yun nangyari ng second set, ganun-ganon. Nabigyan sila ng service error hanggang napunta yung momentum again. Dito sa part ng LICU, kaya natin makapatay agad at makakat agad itong San Beda.
Oh! Domingo! 1-2! Ginawa na lang ng paraan ni Ira Domingo.
Medyo over-receive yung receive ni Ani, but nagawa ni Domingo ng paraan.
Inabutan, John Vic. But to your point earlier, this is almost the exact same point set number 2 kung saan kumapit ang LPU. Tayag. Tinawid ni Jacinto. Middle attack para kay Tayag. Hindi gagana. That was Marian. This time it's Max's turn. And she touched the net.
Nanggigil lang naman ng konti itong si Max. Well, good try pa rin kasi ilang beses siya pumatay. Na pinalo niya na malakas na nag-go off the block. Ito mga palo niya, but this time, she committed the error.
So 18, serving 22. Bukas ulit ang pintuan para sa LPU Lady Pirates. There is Jacinto. Patricia May Jacinto starting and overcooking the serve. Dito, hindi na na masyado magiging advantageous yung high risk, high reward ng kargadong service. Sa mga stretch ito, you're down by 5 and then of course your opponent is nearing the end of the set.
As we can see, Martin, yung pressure. Ngayon ko lang nakita yung pressure na dadadala ng Lyceum dito sa ating third set. Nakita mo yung frustration every time na mag-error sila.
And now it's 23-18, Ira Domingo. Again, getting more playing time today. Ito Coach Nemesio Gavino. Tulang, inilusot sa dalawa. Wala. Here's Puzon. Combination for LPU.
Every crunch game, Martin, kailangan ng isang kumpiyansa at experiensad ng player to handle the pressure.
And look at that execution of the combination play. It was up on the initial jump. And then Tulang right after. But another service error for the Lady Pirates.
Kung kanina okay lang na magbigay sila ng service error sa start ng set, but sa end part nitong third set, hindi na pwedeng magbigay ng service error.
Set point situation for San Beda, looking to send us to a set number 4. Hindi pa matatapos dyan. A service error to answer para sa San Beda. It is up to Zonsi Dahab.
Alam mo, Martin, sa mga end part ng game na to, talagang kailangan yung composure mo nandun eh. Kasi minsan sinasabi ng coach, ipasok mo lang. Pero ang nasa isip mo, lalakas ang ito. What if mag-service ace, di ba? So, didepende pa rin sa'yo yung magiging desisyon mo kung paano at ano ang gusto mong gawin.
Pero yung pinasok ni Dahab. Ani couldn't put it down. LPU on the attack. A free ball for the Lady Red Spikers. Quick tayag. LPU was able to pick it up. Another chance ball. Domingo going to Manyalak. And off the block finish and kill for Pat Manyalak. And the first set win today for San Beda. Buhay pa sila dito. They will extend this match and send us to a fourth set. Ayan po yung mga score natin dito. San Beda getting one against LPU 25-20. Pagbalik natin, it's gonna be set number 4 kay Ngales.
Mabilis ang tanong, mabilis ang sagot. Number 1, sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Si Ate Tin.
Ate Tin, okay. Sinong matakaw?
Si Ate Pachi.
Ba't ka natawa? Natawa siya, okay. Sino masipag mag-aral?
Si Ate Tin din.
Okay, sino masipag sa training?
Ate.
Angge, ready ka na ba?
Ready na po.
Sino yung masipag mag-aral?
Masipag mag-aral, si Gail po.
Eh, yung masipag naman sa training?
Masipag sa training. Kami po lahat, masipag po.
Wow. Eh, sino yung pinaka-hikay?
Pinaka-hikay? Si Cloan po.
Nakikipagkulitan tayo with Dolly Versosa. Sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Ang mabait sa amin ay si Yan.
Hindi ikaw.
Hindi ako.
Wow, okay. Sino naman ang matakaw?
Matakaw sa amin si Risa. Grabe. Matakaw talaga.
2 cups of rice.
Oo, mga ganon.
Sino naman ang mahilig sa K-drama o kaya naman sa K-pop?
Madami kami. Ako, one of the fan ako. Sila Laika, sila Kia din.
Sino naman yung...
Number 3, San Beda. Able to get one back 25-20 against the LPU Lady Pirates. Kwenta mo sa amin, John Vic, kung paano nangyari yan para sa Lady Red Spikers.
Well, kung mapapansin mo, dun sa mid-part nitong third set, napakahirap malaman kung sino yung makakakuha. Pero doon natin nakita yung consistency nung San Beda and nung may mga players na pinasok during the third set, yun yung parang nagbigay ng spark sa kanila na mag-enjoy and hindi masyadong isipin kung ano yung gagawin.
That's right. San Beda, kung kanina nahabol sila nung set number 2, they were unable to maintain their lead up until the end. Ito ang diferensya sa set number 3, nahabol sila midway. It was 12-7, naitabla ng LPU 12-all. But after that, you mentioned the consistency of the Lady Red Spikers. It manifested from that point up until the end of the set at nakuha nila yung set number 3 as you take a look at the numbers here.
Yung attacks nila 13-6 against sa Lyceum. And kung mapapansin natin, yung errors na binigay siguro nitong LPU ay yun yung naging key ng San Beda para magdire-diretso. Kasi lalo na, especially dun sa last part ng ating third set, hindi mo na afford na magbigay ng service error. 3 service error ang binigay nila. Kaya naman, nag-pull away itong San Beda and na-build up yung confidence para makuha itong third set.
And that was the biggest advantage for San Beda in the attacking department dahil the first 2 sets, yamado doon ng LPU. It took San Beda a while to figure things out on offense. Pero iba-iba na yung gumagana para sa kanila. It was Max Tayag and Trisha Paras leading the way, 9 points apiece for the Lady Red Spikers. So we play a 4th set sa ating ikalawang offering on a Saturday afternoon inside Paco Arena. And San Beda against LPU, may maaga nagparamdam. Zonsi Dahab converts.
I thought it was not over spike para kay Dahab. Pero yun nga sabi ko sa iyo, pagkakampi mo ang net, iba ang advantage mo.
Yeah. Wala na talagang naka-anticipate nun on the other side for San Beda. And it was Venice Puzon who spearheaded the attack earlier courtesy of her serves. She continues that here in set number 4 with that ace.
Ang dami ng puntos ang binibigay nitong si Puzon. Using service, her service na may target.
Yeah, a total of 6 points for Venice. Lapid. Good first ball. Eto si Tayag. Oh, good pickup from Venice. Tulang will try. And Tulang is able to score.
Mas magaan. Mas compose.
Yeah. And Jaja Tulang right now as we take a look at this attack. Good pickup from Puzon. Leading to that point from Jaja Tulang. Her 14th point of the game. Domingo choosing Manyala. Oh, single coverage from Dahab. And Dahab on the quick.
Ito yung pinaka-importante. Dito sa ating 4th set, the connection of the setter and your spikers.
Look at that. Sayang initially naka-deny kay Pat Manyalak. And this time, Puzon chose her to get them that point. And LPU is rolling here in set number 4. But as I say that, it will break their run. And San Beda now has a chance to retaliate.
Alam mo, Martin, every time naglalaro ka inside the court, napaka-importante ng focus. But then, mas importante pa rin yung nag-enjoy ka. Kasi mas magaan eh. Mas magaan kayo maglalaro, hindi kayo nape-pressure. Mas, kumbaga, mas yung connection nyo, bawat isa ay napakagaan.
Pero ito, nagpapatuloy ang atake ni Jaja Tulang. Another swing coming from her. This is a fantastic bounce-back performance from Jaja Tulang, who was shut down against CSB. She only had 3 points in that game.
Nabantayan talaga.
Oo. Jump serve. And Dolorito sends it straight to the net.
Good target sana yung serve, but medyo kinapos lang ng konti.
And Dolorito, by the way, has been a little bit silent. Set number 3
Pero
natin.
may 11 points na.
Meron ng 11
Tahimik
points.
lang. Pero yung baga binibigay niya para din sa Lyceum ay malaking bagay.
That's right. Running push para dito kay Dahab. Hindi gagana. Manyalak. Difficult pickup. Coming from Dolorito. And Manyalak scores for the Lady Red Spikers.
Yan, importante lang naman talaga yung tiyagain lang talaga ng San Beda. Dahil talagang expect talaga nila na ang Lyceum ay gagana or magpupush din sa ating 4th set.
Only the second point of set number 4 for San Beda. The quick for Tulang. Ani sends it across. Dahab, sumobra yan. Ani! Regalo na. Naging bato pa, John Vic.
Yun yung ang sinasabi ng mga coach every time na mangyayari yun. Good intention, but wrong decision. Laging paulit-ulit yan sinasabi ng mga coaches.
So,
well, hindi mo naman kasi talaga mape-predict kung ano pwede mangyari.
That's right.
Kung pinalo niya yun, pumasok, score sa kanila.
Nga lang, hindi naabot masyado ni Ani. Manyalak sends it over. Two-handed push for San Beda. Here is Maligmat.
Check ball.
Catches the line. So Maligmat will give LPU the 4-point lead. Tingnan natin to, John Vic.
Yung timing ni Maglimat, oh. Kita-kita niya yung buka ng kamay ng mga Blackers.
7 serving 3. Good serve from Dahab. Domingo to the running paras. Eto, sobra.
Oo. Muntik niya na ulitin yung ginawa niya kaninang top spin doon sa may...
And now we go to this technical timeout. 8-3, abante ang LPU.
At ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology. Maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Post at focus na Lady Red Spiker sa ating third set. Sinabi nga ng coaching staff at sa huddle na attack formation at breaks daw. Doon daw na maximize ng team kaya nakuha ang kanilang third set. The goal for this fourth set naman ay mag-focus sa pag-execute ng plays at yan ay magsisimula daw sa tamang attack formation at inch by inch na defense ang gustong makita ng ating coaching staff ng San Beda. Back to the panel.
Chloe, maraming salamat. And defense is something they have to emphasize here, especially in checking the attackers of LPU. Excellent response of the timeout.
Inch by inch defense. Yeah. Yan talaga ang kailangan trabahuin ng San Beda. Kasi nung kanina talagang yung atake nitong LPU talagang mataas eh. Pero nung third set, doon nakuha ng momentum ng San Beda yung mga attacks nila dahil meron silang defense.
That's right. And now they will be given a free ball. Running strike para kay Paras. Could not make it back-to-back. Another chance ball given to the Lady Red Spikers. Ito si Annie on the approach. Did not go over.
Medyo kinakapos lang itong si Annie sa pag-timing dun sa bola.
That's right. Hindi pa nila makuha ni Domingo yung connection na gusto nila. So 9 serving 4 is our tally here in set number 4. Annie on the first ball. Ito si Manyalak mula sa likod. Nakaabang si Dolorito. They will try Maligmat. Good save from Tayag. Binuhay pa ng San Beda. Itatawid ni Domingo at hindi lulusot lang.
Kala ko papasok yung bola. Ang hirap pa naman kunin nun pag pumasok yung bola.
That was a good attempt kasi eksakto lang eh.
Eksakto talaga.
But ultimately, it becomes an LPU point 10. Serving 4, may timeout tayo para kay Coach Nemesio Gavino.
Kailangan na aggressive tayo sa atake, Ani. Hindi pwedeng ganun. Ha? Paano mo nag-cover? Sa taas mo paluin. Kaya may cover ka naman eh. Kaya pasahan muna uli natin, ha? Stop lang tayo, ha? Para magtuloy-tuloy.
Hindi pa naman namamatay, wala pang pito. Habol lang tayo, walang titigil, ha? Sayang yun, pero nice effort sa inyo. Okay, so isa.
Alright, coming off this timeout ay tinawag ng San Beda. Si Coach Nemesio giving some motivation at instruction dito kay Hermione Annie. Now coming off the bench today, John Vic, and did not have a lot of playing time in their previous games. Nakunin niya daw sa ibabaw ng kanyang mga atake.
Pero Martin, yung appearance ni Annie inside the court is iba. Nakikita mo mas organized, mas nakakapag-usap-usap. Kaso nga lang yung attacks nitong si Annie, medyo nakukulangan si coach. So talagang nag-time out siya para kay Annie.
So chance sa service line, pinasok niya. Tulang! Good dig coming from Manyalak. Paras on the runner. Sobra yung sagot. And Trisha Paras converts again.
I think itong tweaker na to, ay isa sa mga quicker na nagiging scoring machine. Diba?
Si Paras. Correct ka dyan, John Vic. She is the leading scorer of San Beda today with 11 points. So we're seeing a more assertive Trisha Paras on the side of San Beda. An attack error this time from Maligmat.
May konting miscommunication, may konting lapses lang dito sa Lyceum. And I think itong San Beda ay magtutuloy-tuloy momentum.
And Ani, another sharp serve unleashed, over-received. Boy, ang bola. Chance ball para sa LPU. Can they break the run? Maligmat. Nakaabang si Tayag. Paras targeting the back. Napigilan ni Dolorito. Dolorito from the back row. Too strong.
The defense pattern ng San Beda when it comes to block. Taking charge by Paras. Sobrang hirap na hirap itong Lyceum ngayon. Especially si Magliman na alam nating na napakataas ng percentage when it comes to attack. Nahirapan siyang makakuha ng puntos.
And San Beda's back in it. Maligmat denied. Dolorito this time adjusting. Tayag the tip. Buno keeps it up. Paras. Dolorito was there at the back. Maligmat again. Nakaabang naman yung Buno. Magandang sagutan. 1-2. Iangat ng LPU. Pero free ball ang ibibigay nila. Domingo. Tayag near the net. Lali still alive. And Maligmat the cross court. Attack is too strong.
Outside spike para kay Magliman.
So, 9 serving 10 here.
Isang puntos na lang po ang kalamangan ng Lyceum of the Philippines. Kanina 5. Ngayon isa na lang.
5-0 run unleashed by San Beda. The attack from the middle.
Yun, Martin, yung kanina ko pa hinihintay. Nabigyan ng pagkakataon si Daya na masitan ng bola dahil bantay na ni Paras itong si Magliman.
And Daya was able to connect that time around and breaking the 5-0 run, putting an end to that San Beda onslaught. Here's Maligmat on the jump serve again. Picked up by Ani. Second ball, hindi makakuha ng San Beda. So a couple of quick ones for LPU.
Bumawi naman sa service line itong si Magliman. Dahil kinahirap na hirap siya pumuntos sa atake. Dahil saradong-sarado ang bangko, sabi ni Paras.
And now it's 12 serving 9. 11 points para kay Jewel Maligmat today in double figures as we have been mentioning earlier. Another sharp serve and another ace coming from her.
Again, 4 na naman ang lamang itong Lyceum of the Philippines.
And this is 3 straight points, John Vic. 2 straight aces for Jewel. And now she has a total of 13 points already in this game. Yun nga lang.
Nabate.
Pero that's good effort to restore the lead for LPU.
At napaka-importanting puntos para sa fourth set.
Correct. San Beda playing catch-up again. And a service ace. The counter by Paras.
Paras again.
Look at these sharp serves.
Standing serve lang pero yung pagkaka-float ng bola, tusok na tusok.
Nahirapan si Belarong kunin. Pakinggan natin ang LPU sa timeout.
Sumapit na sa nito. Kunin mo na, mahina na yun.
Diyan ka, depensa, receive. Lakoy. Tinatarget na itong banda rito eh. Tingnan mo rin. Porsyento ka muna yung pasa. Okay. Hindi baling, hindi sakto si setter, basta mata.
11 serving 13. San Beda trying to chip away. Nanggaling sila sa service ace mula dito kay Trisha Paras.
Mapa front line, mapa service line. Si Paras ay inaasahan sa score.
Ano yung pinutos dito ni Paras. This is now a season high for her with 12 points. Dolorito. Lakas nun. Tayag. Ooh, straight to the net.
But good adjustment para dito kay Tayag. Talagang kinapos lang talaga ng kaunti.
So 14, serving 11. That attack error will give LPU the 3-point lead. And this is Daya at the service line. Sobra yung kanyang service. Little bit too wide on the right for Daya.
Importante naman dito, Martin, sa fourth set natin. Hindi lumalayo yung score ng San Beda sa Lyceum.
Pero kanina nung set 3 natin, talagang nakapitan nila tapos naka-overtake sila. Pero ito, hindi sila makalapit. It's just they're able to consistently trim it down to 2 points. Pero bumabalik ang punta sa LPU. Good serve. Coming from Dolorito. Tayag with a soft touch.
Good adjustment para dito kay Tayag. Doon sa mid-air. Kita natin off na talaga. Hindi niya mapapalo yung bola. Patakita niya yung butas doon sa gitna. Kaya naman nakuha nila ang puntos.
And that's some maturity shown on the attack from Max Tayag. That catches the line!
Yung serve ni Tayag para mag-outside pero bumaba. Yun yung kinakatakutan natin sa float serve, diba? Hindi mo na-expect kung kailan siya bababa.
Because LPU was expecting it to go out.
Ang taas ng bola biglang bumaba.
And Tayag now with that ace, a total of 11 points for her. Belaro this time picking it up. Tahab with a push. Tayag with the pickup. Annie will challenge a single lady block. Who's on? Oh, denied by Annie. Who's on this time? Choosing Dolorito. Nandun yung Buno. Manyalak on the tip. Will not work. They go back to Dolorito. Sent back. Good blocking by San Beda here. And now it's a Lady Red Spikers chance to set things up. Manyalak connects.
Ang ganda ng rally at palitan ng mga attackers and defense nitong both teams natin. But ito na yung sinasabi. Unti-unti nang nagiging exciting itong ating game, lalo na dito sa fourth set.
San Beda squaring up with LPU 15-all in the fourth set. Nakahabol na nga ang San Beda. Tulang. Porsyentong puntos para dito sa LPU. They are first to this technical timeout. And after this, we'll hear from Michelle Nado.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms.
NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball Tournament. LPU leading 3-1 versus San Beda. Now, Martin and John Vic, syempre di inaasahan ng Lady Pirates na umabot hanggang dito ang laban. Ngayon, na to challenge ulit yung kanilang mental endurance na sinabi ko nga sa una na gusto nilang i-improve. As the game goes, nararattle daw ang mga Lady Pirates at kulang sa composure kahit may laban naman sila kung kaya't di sila makakonect doon sa third set. Ayon kay Assistant Coach Charnel Wanta, ang hanap daw nila ngayon ay yung Lady Pirate na mag-uplift sa spirits ng koponan. And hopefully, makikita natin in this set kung paano gumising ang mga atleta ni Coach pagkatapos niyang sinabi na wag nila dapat pansinin ang ginagawa ng kabila, kundi ipatuloy lang ang mga ginagawa nilang tama. Balik sa panel.
Tama. Actually, Martin, talagang yun yung magandang instruction na binibigyan ng mga coaches. Kailangan mag-focus ka kung ano yung system na ginagawa mo. Oo, basahin mo yung game nila. Pero mag-stick ka sa system and plan nyo kung paano kayo nag-practice. Diba?
Ito, rumeresponde na ang LPU Lady Pirates. Up by 2 again. It was tied earlier, 15-all. Nahabol na sila ng San Beda, pero ito pumupuntos ulit sila. Although this will be a free point for the Lady Red Spikers. Attack or service rather error para kay Jonah Dolorito. And Marian Tayag will start this one up at the service line. Dahab on the pickup. Dolorito from the back row. Nakaabang si Tayag. Lapid. Belaro was right there. Reverse set. Papunta kay Tulang. Yeah.
There's a touch net and inside na palo.
Either way, puntos para dito sa LPU.
Ganda no shot selection. Diba? Hindi na nakahabol itong si Paras.
Yeah.
Alam natin na magaling na blocker.
And Jaja Tulang connecting. Kahit nag-net touch na, kanila ang puntos. 18 serving 16. Buno. Domingo. Paras. Tulang sobra. Sobrang atake ni Jaja Tulang.
Naghanap sila ng check ball pero sabi ng referee wala daw check ball.
So none will be given here. White shirts will have it. Manyalak. 7 points today for Pat. A good sharp one unleashed. Who's on? From the middle. Iangat ng San Beda. This is a chance ball. LPU on the attack. Malik Mat! With the attack error, overcooking. And now we are tied up once again at 18-all. So a couple of errors on the side of LPU of the attacks. Will give San Beda this chance, and yet another attack error from LPU side. That is 3 straight coming from them in this stretch. At ngayon, abante na ang San Beda Lady Red Spikers.
Nawawala yung enjoyment niya sa loob. Girls, mag-enjoy kayo. Huwag natin to. Sa atin na to.
Girls, kalma muna ha. Isa. Okay,
Isa lang yan, isa lang yan.
Proceed muna tayo.
Tapos Kuya Butch, tapos after ko i-close, balik tayo live stream. 19 serving 18. Abante na ang San Beda. After being down by as much as 6 points in this set, they are on top, trying to bring us to set number 5. Lapid with the attack error.
Maganda sana chance para sa San Beda na mga counter-attack but nagka-commit sila ng error. Pero bago ang lahat, nanonood pa lang aking napakabuting coach, Coach Arnold Lanyog and Ate Hazel Lanyog. Napaka-very supportive nila dito sa NCAA.
Hi, Coach Arnold.
Ang Lodi.
Sinabi ko, sa lahat, nagcha-champion. Yes. Si Coach Arnold. Pati na rin natin si Papi Led Sky Hina, kasama natin dito sa NCAA broadcast team. Nanonood din. Oy, Lapid! Natapilok bago siya tumalon.
Si Lapid ay natalapid.
Unable to get to the ball. Dahil ito, tignan natin kung ano nangyari sa kanya. There, on the launch.
I'm not sure kung may basa doon or nakapakan niya isang foot niya.
Yeah.
Or...
But Rao, LPU ahead again by a point. Puntahan natin itong timeout ng San Beda.
Pasahan lang muna uli, Isa lang naman yung lamang ng kalaban. Wala ulit tayo ng momentum. Pasa lang ha. Diskarte mo, Ira ha. Let's go.
Palo lang ng palo. Kaya yan.
It is 20 serving 19. LPU trying to finish things off here in the match. Siyempre, ayaw na nilang ma-extend ito to a very unpredictable set number 5.
At ayaw din naman ng San Beda na matapos dito sa 4th set natin ng game na ito.
So 1 point separating these two teams in set number 4. A gutsy play mula dito kay Ira Domingo.
Alam mo, yung ganon ni Domingo, nakakailang beses na. I think naka 3 points na siya. Same situation.
Oh, look at this.
Yung over na yung bola, then ida-drop niya.
Ayun talaga ang advantage kapag may height. Ang setter mo. Who's on? Over to Maligmat. The blockers were there. Tayag! Catching the line! San Beda ahead again by 1.
Painit na ng painit ang ating 4th set. Sino kaya ang makakakuha nito? Ayun magandang depensa galing kay Lapid. Good set and nice adjustment para ngayon Tayag.
Mga kapuso natin nag-e-enjoy sa intense and exciting volleyball action on GTV right now here in the NCAA. Who's on? Going to the middle. Check by the blockers. Pat Manyalak will try. Single lady block para dito kay Daya.
I think sa akin lang Martin, kailangan gumamit si Puzon ng ibang spiker. Kasi kanina pa bantay na bantay si Maligman ng mga blockers nito. Well, especially itong si Paras. Talagang inaabangan niya yung palo ni Maligman.
So 21 all. Jump serve coming from Maligman. Oh, an ace!
Yun, Martin, ang sinasabi nating tapang.
Yeah.
Usually pag crucial point, it's either ipapasok mo na lang yung bola or iibahin mo yung way kung paano ka mag-serve. But si Magliman, buo ang loob.
22, serving 21. 13 points now for Jewel Maligmat in the contest. Oh! Afterwards though, service error. So San Beda, tabla ulit sa LPU, 22 all sa set 4.
Ang hirap, Martin. Ang hirap sabihin kung sino ang makakakuha ng first match point.
Kapit bayan tayo dito.
Kapit talaga.
I want to play from Puzon!
Parang narinig tayo ni Puzon dito. Gumawa siya ng sarili niyang diskarte para makakuha ng puntos.
She hasn't been doing that a lot in this match. So kaya nagulat itong San Beda defense.
At saka alam mo Martin, very unpredictable yung mga ganung klaseng puntos dahil hindi mo naman na-expect na gagawin ni Puzon yung drop ball.
That's right. Good serve. Domingo setting up the quick. May sumabit.
Ito yung sinasabi nating breaks of the game, Martin. Diba?
And match point for the LPU Lady Pirates. One more to take their second win of the season. It's gonna start with this service. Lapid, Domingo, Tayag, putting it down.
Hindi pa tapos ang San Beda dito sa ating 4th set. Doon natin na makikita yung maturity ng mga players, especially with this kind of crucial game.
Pumapalag ang San Beda Lady Red Spikers.
At ito yung masabi ko, Martin, hindi na sila pwedeng magbigay ng service error dito.
Kailangan ipasok to ni Domingo. Pasok. Puzon setting up Dolorito. The power tip. It goes. And the LPU Lady Pirates will take this win against San Beda in 4 sets. Our final score in set 4, 25-23. Gandang laban ito, John Vic. But LPU, relentless attacks despite getting challenged by San Beda. Nakakuha ng closeout dito ang LPU. Our best player of the game is that player, Jaja Tulang, with 15 points here in the game. Again, a bounce-back performance for her. And another big-time score for the LPU Lady Pirates, taking this one against San Beda in 4 sets. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyong pagtutok sa NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball. LPU wins. See you guys tomorrow for another set of games here on GTV.
Mabilis ang tanong, mabilis ang sagot. Number 1, sinong teammate mo ang mabait?
Si Ate Tin.
Ate Tin, okay. Sinong matakaw?
Si Ate Pachi.
Ba't ka natawa? Natawa siya, okay. Sino masipag mag-aral?
Si Ate Tin din.
Okay, sino masipag sa training?
Lahat eh.
Angge, ready ka na ba?
Ready na po.
Sino yung masipag mag-aral?
Masipag mag-aral, si Gail po.
Yung masipag naman sa training?
Masipag sa training. Kami po lahat, masipag.
Wow. Sino yung pinaka-hikay sa inyo?
Pinakihikay. Si Cloan po.
Nakikipagkulitan tayo.
thank you for catching us right now online. Mga nakatutok sa atin sa live stream natin at NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. At the conclusion of our second game today between the San Beda Lady Red Spikers at LPU Lady Pirates. Kasama niya pa rin Martin Javier alongside John Vic de Guzman here in the broadcast. It was LPU edging out, outlasting San Beda in 4 sets. Final score natin dun sa 4th set was 25-23. John Vic nakakuha ng pang-closeout itong LPU, and it is courtesy of another explosive performance coming from Jaja Tulang. 15 points today, and again, bounce back for her dahil matapos yung kanyang 20 points against Perpetual, 3 points against CSB, and now she's back on track with 15 for LPU.
Very impressive game para dito kay Tulang. Though alam naman natin meron mga spikers pang tumulong sa kanya, Maligmat and Dolorito, but nakita natin kung paano at gaano ko siya ka-matured inside the court. Kaya naman yung puntos na binigay niya ay napaka-importante para dito sa Lyceum.
Ang bigat nung 14 attacks ni Jaja Tulang. 47 attacks today for the LPU Lady Pirates. John Vic.
Ang ganda. Dito natin nakita yung magandang game. Yung digs nila may 43 and 42. Pero pagdating sa error, doon mo nakita kung gaano kalaki rin ang binigay nitong Lyceum dito sa San Beda. Kaya umabot ang 4th set.
And they know, kitang-kita to, glaring area na talagang kailangan nilang pagtuunan ng pansin. Talking about LPU, yan po yung kanilang mga errors, 47 that ultimately kept San Beda in the game. Okay. But itong San Beda naman, nothing to be ashamed of course, dahil talaga nakita mo yung effort and the improvements mula dito sa mga manlalaro ni Coach Nemesio Gavino. Lumaban hanggang sa huli, kinapos lang yung set 4.
Kaya makikita natin, ang ganda talaga ng run ng San Beda simula second set, nabuhayan sila. Pagdating sa third set, nakuha nila, but still, good game, good run para San Beda.
And our games for tomorrow, Father's Day coverage ng NCAA Season 97 on GTV. Mapua Lady Cardinals kontra sa still undefeated JRU Lady Bombers. Yan po ang maghaharap sa ating unang laban. Pagkatapos po niyan, the high and mighty CSB Lady Blazers will face the Letran Lady Knights. Abangan niyo po kami bukas ulit dito sa coverage natin sa GTV. Final thoughts ng ating second game here between San Beda and LPU, John Vic.
Well, yun ang tinatawag nating breaks of the game. Napaka-importante kung gaano kayo kabuo inside the court at makikita nyo kung ano talaga yung pinaghihirapan nyo during practices.
It's been a very unpredictable day here in the NCAA at magpapatuloy po yan tomorrow and in the next weeks. Now, on behalf of my partner here, John Vic de Guzman, our courtside reporters, Chloe Carillo for San Beda, and of course Michelle Naldo for LPU. This has been Martin Javier saying thank you. Pero mga kapuso, magkita-kita ulit tayo bukas sa pagbabalik aksyon dito sa NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball on GTV. Magkasararo, sa kaliga, magkaniusan, sa kaliga, nagkailan.